Huh. At Stream Squad, we're live boys gonna react to Michael's video and then maybe actually play Brawl Stars. RV, what up? Revi, what up? I have a hard time with your name. I do not know how to read it. I think I forgot my phone downstairs. I will be right back. Keep chat entertained for a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hi. Hello. I forgot my phone downstairs, so I had to go grab my phone downstairs. Anyway, what's up, boys? How we doing? How we feeling? Kank is also here. Hello. We got bad luck. We got good luck. What up? I'm gonna be half watching, half locked in on homework. That feels fake. Good luck. Hello. All right, basic game plan for today. We got a long video to do a react to. Friend of the channel, Ro Shorts, what's up? Speaking of friends of the channel, Ro Shorts is here. Hello. Anyway, friend of the channel, Michael, he asked us to do a little react to this video right here. It's 57 minutes long. Do you know how long that react's going to take me? We're going to be here for like 2 hours. But game plan is to do a little bit longer of a stream today. We're going to do that react and then hopefully get through that react in a somewhat decent pace. And then we will try to push Mo today. I did push him a little bit. Really enjoyed him. So that's the basic game plan for today. Do that react, try to push Mo a little bit on stream. Gojo, what up? Are those carrots? Amazing. No, it's cheddar cheese popcorn. I would eat carrots on stream. They'd be loud as hell, though, and then I'd be sitting here like a horse the whole time. It takes me so long to eat carrots. I like carrots. Gojo's your brother? Really? Amazing. I've never heard of cheese popcorn. It's amazing. Cheesy popcorn, brother. I don't typically eat it. But I got a free bag of it from a baby shower over the weekend. See? Cheddar cheese popcorn. It's a thing. I wouldn't lie to you guys. There's also a white cheese popcorn by Smart Food, which is okay. I don't love it. But I wanted to eat the bag, so that's what I did. Jam, you have to choose a winner out of the two. Unstoppable force or immovable object. No. Weird. He doesn't know a lot of English? That's okay. I appreciate his viewership all the same. Is it like a movie snack or buy from the supermarket? You buy it from the supermarket. Just pick one. Immovable object. Actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. Unstoppable force, because an unstoppable force can just pierce right through an immovable object, which it still wouldn't move. It would just break. Unstoppable force. How's that for you, huh? I use logic to reason for it. Like if you drive a car and you're trying to get the brain juices flowing. I'm the other side of the half. Well, I was the other side of the half, and then I realized you could just go through things, and technically they still never move. Never play Brawl again, or never make videos again on Brawl again. I would probably... Between those two, I would probably never make videos on Brawl again. Because I could at least still enjoy Brawl Stars from time to time without making videos on it. But... Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it would open up more creative avenues to not make Brawl videos as well. So, yeah, never make videos on Brawl again. And also, if I could never play Brawl again, I guess I basically never play Brawl Stars on this channel anyway now. I was gonna say, if I could never play Brawl again, I could never make videos on it, but I don't play a lot of Brawl Stars anyway, so. That old chestnut, you know. All right, in about 10 minutes, we'll get started on the React. How are you guys enjoying the update? Have you guys... Oh, that reminds me. If you guys haven't claimed a code yet, you guys can use my code for the free 1,000 Krusty Cash. Should probably try to promote this as much as I can. I'm never going to win the actual rewards, but at least you guys can use my code if you haven't used one already. Ah, I didn't want the whole message. Free Krusty Cash. Fake jam? Huh? Oh. No. That's me. Used ashes? Wow. Feels bad, man. Give Jam his creator elixir? Exactly. Use Power Couple Gamings? You guys are jerks. I even pinged Discord, dude. It was like 5 minutes after. It was like 5 minutes after they made the announcement of all that shit. Never mind. It took me 10 minutes. I lied. Now we're throwing shade. Ro said I used my own. Did you at least ping your Discord, Ro? Can add you? I'm not getting into all that right now, Gojo. The can add you questions really get on my nerves lately. Now we're lying. As if I have a Discord. Did you get rid of it? You still got a Discord. It's probably dead AF. Yeah, man. It really is dead as hell. You got this guy with Jesus' picture spamming shit. And that's it. Feels bad, man. Jam, wash your hands. I never understood Discord servers, not gonna lie. It's more of a way to just communicate. I did some beautiful rebranding. That doesn't look very beautiful. Your name doesn't even, like, work. Stop getting cheesy everywhere. Brother, I'm not getting it anywhere. It's fine, bro. Relax. You're not my mom. All right? I don't know. Discord servers, in my opinion, are just a way to chat with people. I do get aggravated with them a lot because there is a lot of drama that breaks out. Half of the drama that I have to deal with is on Discord. The other half is like just shitty comments that I just ignore anyway. Stop getting everything. I don't want to be. I want to be your friend. Well, you're yelling at me. Friends don't yell at friends. Hey, Ro, with the membership. That's what's up. Thank you, Ro. Appreciate it. Love you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blackberries or blueberries? Blueberries all day. A nice sour blueberry. My favorite. Is it gonna trigger you guys if I lick my fingers? Ew. Blackberries, 100%. I lost my membership a few months ago, but it renewed again. Sweet. We love to see it. Only a little bit. Jam with the sass. As long as you watch them before reacting. I watched them, relaxed. He bought overpriced Korok set. Oh, this joint? My wife got it for me. All this shit my wife got me, and I still haven't built it. I need to build it. Hey, Sofix, hello, hello. How are you? You didn't build it? No, man, I haven't built shit. I'm supposed to do it on stream, but I haven't done it because I feel like it might be a boring stream. Hey, Ro, with the 5 get there. That's what's up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Derp, Avachu, Harry, AR with the gifted. Congrats. Oh, Blizz got a gifted too. That's what's up. Ro is Mr. Beast. W Ro. W's in chat for Ro, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll tune in as long as it's not Tuesday, Friday, or Saturday. Saturday is like a good day to stream, though. Also, you tuned in last Tuesday. I hate how it doesn't give. Oh shit! 5 more gifted. Ro popping off with the gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gumball J43. Venom plays Ryan the Battle Cat's God, and Hazim. There we go. Yes, Blizz. Ro is popping off with the gifted subs. Gifted members, whatever we're calling them. Thank you, Ro. Appreciate it. W's in chat for Ro. 10 gifted from Ro right there. Bang, bang. Did Pasta advertise why I left for study reasons? Nah, he just said that he apologized. He didn't go into details about exactly what was exchanged. Ro's a good one. Ro's a real one. W's in chat for Ro. Sems, hello, hello. Blizz, hello, hello. By the way, I seen you earlier. Ro is prawn ready. True and factual. Dino! All my friends are here now. There we go. High five. Anyway, back to washing your hands, guys. Make sure you wash your hands and your feet all the time. Not to be too graphic, but I am currently battling a ringworm infection on my leg. It's disgusting, and it hurts, and it's itchy. IS bro, not the Jam fam. Whatever, brother. You know what? I take my high five back. Yuck. I know, it's gross, all right? It's gross, all right? It hurts. I don't know how I got it. I wasn't rolling around in the dirt or nothing, but is ringworm an actual worm? No, it's a fungus. It's a fungus that grows on your skin. Tick is absolutely disgusting with power-ups. Is he actually? What is his power-up even? Oh yeah, it drops the nuke, right? American? Question mark. Oh, that's less worse. It is and it isn't. If you think about a mushroom growing on your skin, that's not that much worse than a worm being underneath it, right? It's really not that bad. It sounds worse than it is. But it's just annoying because like it can spread real easy. Like all I did was cross my legs and it touched my other leg that didn't have ringworm, and I'm pretty sure there's a spot on the front of my leg now that's developing. So I got an antifungal cream and I got to put it on both sides, but it's weird. And also I'm afraid of funguses. Take care, Jam. I know. I was joking with my wife because I do not get sick ever. I never get sick. She just had COVID. I didn't get any COVID symptoms, even though I never masked and I still slept in the same bed as her. But I went to work and I wore a mask for everybody at work, just to not try to spread it. It still spread to 2 guys at work, and I was perfectly fine. I was like, man, I don't even get COVID. How the hell did I get a damn fungal infection on my leg? This is the strongest fungal infection known to man. It would kill a lesser man if it wasn't on me. It's, you know what? I am doing you all a favor by holding this on my leg. Strawberries or blueberries? There I'm gonna have to say strawberries. Jam used Poco's second gadget. I choose both. Strawberries easy, yeah, I agree. Also, I kind of left because I don't play Brawl Stars anymore. It's a cool game, but it's not. I'm not on the BS community anymore. I don't blame you on that. BS community can be absolutely annoying, especially my community. All right, we're gonna get started. We got to do a little intro. We're gonna record this. I'm probably gonna cut it into a video of some form. All right, boys, chat. Hello, hi, how are you? So today, game plan. I was actually asked to do a react video to a newer video created by one of the friends of the channel. His name is Michael. We've done a podcast with him before. You may or may not have heard of him. He is a lore YouTuber. Well, like I said, he asked me to actually do a react with you guys. So, game plan. We're going to do a react right now. Now, this is the new video right here that he wants us to react to. The lore of every brawler in Brawl Stars. This is a bit of a chunky video. It's 57 minutes long. It was released 3 days ago, and this video is absolutely going bonkers, having 633,000 views in the last 3 days. So I'm sure this video is a banger. The thumbnail is amazing. Michael is a great YouTuber, so we are going to check out what he's got to say about all the lore of every brawler in Brawl Stars, and we are going to learn a lot about the game that we love and enjoy every day. All right, let's get into it. Strawberry or apple? I'm definitely gonna go with a strawberry there. W fire intro. It's pretty good. I did stumble a little bit, but I can make it funny. All right, let's get into the actual meat and potatoes.
Every brawler in
We're gonna make this just a hair smaller. Just a wee bit smaller. All right, here we are. Ready to go. We are cooking, chat. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. Every brawler's lore in Brawl Stars. Every
brawler in Brawl Stars has their own story to tell. From the dark and cryptic origins of Spike, to Edgar's tragic backstory, or even the real reason why Colette wears a straitjacket.
Does she actually wear a straitjacket? I've never actually noticed that. That's crazy.
A lot to uncover. Today, I'll dive into the unique lore of every single brawler, combining both established facts with intriguing theories to reveal deeper insights into their stories and motives.
I guess now is actually a very good time to say that, like, I'm familiar with the Brawl Stars lore, but I'm not, like, super deep into the weeds of it. Like, I don't know all the ins and outs. Like, I know the surface level stuff, like Pam being Jesse's mom, yeah, Pam being Jesse's mom, and like how Mr. P or no, Griff might be a human underneath the cash register head or something like that. So like there's very like surface level things that I do know, but I'm not like super in the weeds about like how each brawler got there and all that type of stuff. So this will be interesting for me to learn as we go through this video. And I'm sure some of these things are just theories, but that's a brawl theory, you know? Michael did such a great job with this video. I will make sure that I read that in the video. Yeah, I'm sure he did. He's like I said, he's a great YouTuber. He does a lot of lore shit all the time, and I'm sure that he really probably dotted his I's and crossed his T's when he was working on this.
Up because things are gonna get creepy. The most fitting place to start is with one of the characters who have been a cornerstone of Brawl Stars from the very beginning, Shelly. Shelly is a tough sharpshooter from the Wild West.
We got to link this guy up with Fab to get him a better OC. No, it's good. He probably drew that himself, which I think it's solid. It's better than I could do anyway. Anyway, Shelly. Yeah, let's get started with Shelly.
She basically serves as a protective figure in the chaotic Brawl Stars universe. She maintains both order and justice, which results in her often clashing with outlaws and mentoring newer brawlers. We saw this mentorship dynamic with Colt in Brawl Stars' first animation, No Time to Explain. Her role as the main guide in the game's tutorial right when you join highlights her position as a mentor-type figure, introducing brand new players to the...
Is it weird that I've never actually thought of her being the tutorial guide? Like, that never crossed my mind, but it does show her face with the text prompt, so I never thought about that, but that is very interesting to think. Also, her being like a mentor to like Colt and stuff, I always thought they were just kind of partners in crime because they seem to be about the same age, but it is very possible that she's a little bit older and she's showing him all that stuff. How many views does this video have now? 630,000 or something about that? Or yeah, I said it at the beginning. But it's around 650K, which obviously is bonkers.
And basics of Brawl Stars. This initial guidance from Shelly not only helps players get started, but also establishes her as a knowledgeable and reliable character within the game. In Shelly's brawler description, it highlights her frustration over Colt's ability to steal the limelight.
All right, what was that? It said she never understood why Colt got to steal the limelight. Huh.
Description, it highlights her frustration over Colt's ability.
Does he steal the limelight in all reality? Like, at least for us looking on the outside? I think, yeah, he probably does. He probably does. I think he's probably a more popular brawler.
To steal the limelight, emphasizing her competitive spirit and desire to be recognized for her own skills and contributions. There might be some unresolved tension between them, which may mean she's a little bit regretful of helping Colt in the first place. Speaking of Colt, he is seen as the star attraction at Star Park, mainly for his good looks and charisma. Which
I've always been bothered by how like Colt is like so like full of himself. Like every time you see Colt,
mainly for his...
he's looking at his reflection and he's like fixing his hair and stuff like that. And then like literally one of his lines is, "I'm so pretty," when he dies. It's like, come on.
Good looks and charisma, which he flaunts to the extent that he may be seen as narcissistic. He was the central figure in the No Time to Explain animation, which elevated his status in the...
He really was, because like if you think about it, it starts with Colt and then he gets tackled by Shelly and she says that like, we got to get out of here, blah, blah, blah. So he's kind of like the main character in that regard.
Eyes of the other brawlers. That being said, Colt isn't as perfect as he seems. During the 2020 Star Park campaign, we learned that Colt really doesn't know who he is. He might have been brainwashed to forget his past, or struggles to reconcile his current persona with his past self, finding it difficult to...
Yeah, that short of Colt like realizing like that he's like lost or whatever, and he has no idea what's going on. I think that was like my favorite like lore bit that they did a couple years ago when they were doing like all the WKBRL stuff and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that bit, and I was really like interested in what was going on with like brawler backstories, and we never got anything more than that.
To recognize the person he once was in old pictures or videos.
Have I watched any Brawl Theory before? I watched a couple of them here and there, but I never like take them like too seriously.
Colt and Shelly's official job title within Star Park is Park Ranger, a clever play on the...
This job is too easy. Paid benefits, 2 weeks time off, watching an amusement park where nothing bad ever happens. Best security job ever. I don't know if I should move my camera, but that's what it reads over here. Is that Colt writing that? It's got to be, right?
Traditional Forest Park Rangers who were known for their distinctive hats. This title is reflected in their attire as seen in the CCTV footage and ties into their environment known as Ranger Ranch. It's widely theorized based
It's R-I-K.
on compelling evidence that Colt is actually the son of Belle and Sam, though
What? No way. Colt, Bell, and Sam's kid? Get the hell out of here. All right, back this up, Michael. Back this up, because this is the first thing that I'm intrigued about.
this has neither been confirmed nor denied, sort of adding to the mystery surrounding his character. However, one thing is for sure, he really wants his mommy. Spike.
Okay, so he never... So that was never confirmed. That would be interesting if that's what it was. But also, like, I feel like if Colt and Sam had... Or, I'm sorry, if Belle and Sam had a kid, they would be a lot more... the kid would be a lot more evil, you know? Like, they would be more mischievous than Colt.
Where do I begin with this cactus? Spike's backstory is a topic of much speculation, with two main theories circulating. The first theory stems from the Star Park CCTV campaign, where Spike is depicted rising from the dead after exposure to radioactive gems. In a moment of fear,
So I've never actually watched this, but that is actually horrifying. Him actually, like, coming to life and, like, chasing Colt down, that would be horrifying.
Colt fires 2 shots, creating eye-shaped holes. Spike then extracts one of his spikes to carve a smiling mouth.
That is terrifying. Oh my god, I've never actually seen that. I know that's like a recent thing and I definitely should have known that, but oh my god, that's terrifying.
Second theory, which I explored in a previous theory video, suggests that Spike was once part of the Spewed organization, an anti-Star Park
Quentin
group.
Riley, what up, what up, what
This
up?
would explain why Star Corporation, fearing Spike's potential to expose them, silenced him by removing his vocal cords, rendering him unable to speak. Adding to Spike's mysterious nature is his apparent obsession with fire.
Haven't you watched RIK videos? I know of them, but I haven't really watched them. Is that all right? Do you mind?
Suggesting a pyromaniac tendency. This is evident in his pyro-spike skin, the end of the CCTV campaign, and some community posts where he is seen...
He burned the whole post? He burned the whole place down? Where's Spike in here? Oh, he's up here. He's up here roasting marshmallows. That's hilarious. Spike's the main antagonist for real? Possibly.
Stealing marshmallows and roasting them over a burning building. His list of canonical crimes includes destruction of property, theft, assault and battery, and possibly arson.
So, use code Michael in the shop, guys. Make sure you use code Michael. He's the GOAT. Michael the GOAT. Make sure you use Michael. So, Spike might be a bad guy, huh? I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, he's a radioactive cactus that came to life. So, he doesn't know right from wrong and just kind of does shit, right? So, I mean, that's a way to go.
In the final footage from the CCTV campaign, Spike's soul appears to detach from his physical body, releasing a poisonous green gas that spreads over the ground, adding another layer of mystery and darkness to his character.
That's the gas that's in Showdown. Oh my god. No, I don't know.
Despite Spike's appearance as a cactus, Brawl Stars has shown us that seemingly ordinary objects can harbor surprising identities, leaving open the possibility of deeper layers to Spike's trauma that we have yet to comprehend. Now, on a lighter note, Barley, initially introduced in the Star Park Investor video, was introduced to us as a robotic bartender by the name...
Good old investor video. I remember I was like blown away when this video dropped. It was like fascinating because it came out of nowhere during that Brawl Talk in September of 2020. It was wild.
...of Bartleby. He showcased a darker side
Bartleby
where he accidentally poured a toxic drink that dissolved the host's hand, hinting at potentially hazardous...
Yeah, this dude got messed up through the whole video. It was wild.
...abilities. In the animation Barley's Last Stand, his character exhibits a stark contrast in demeanor, shifting abruptly from a friendly persona to a short-tempered and volatile attitude.
Ooh,
this drastic change suggests a switch-like behavior, where his mood can quickly escalate.
I remember this video too, and he freaks out and he ends up destroying the bar and everyone has to like flee.
Barley's lore portrays him as a complex character, with both dangerous capabilities and unpredictable emotions. Piper maintains a positive and cheerful demeanor, yet she harbors secrets from her past that she prefers not to discuss. What those secrets entail remains unknown at this time, but following the pattern of other characters' backstories, it's likely they are quite dark.
Yeah, they've never really gone into like detail too much about Piper. I think, as far as I know, this is like one of her few animations. This is the only one that I can think of off the top of my head. But I could totally see her like. I can't really see her being evil, if I'm totally honest. She strikes me as too much of a sweetheart. Maybe I'm wrong, but she's got like the Southern Belle, like come to my house and for some sweet tea type of attitude.
And mysterious. Despite her pleasant facade, Piper's unusual hobby of cooking explosive bombs in her kitchen suggests a more complex and potentially dangerous side to her character. Byron is flat out confirmed to be a snake oil.
Yeah, and Byron is 100% a villain. You're not going to change my mind. No matter what you say about here, Michael, I'm pretty sure Byron is one of the most mischievous people in Brawl Stars.
Salesman from his introductory Brawl Talk in 2020. In folklore, snake oil salesmen were known for exploiting people's hopes with the promise of miracle cures, which clearly relates back to Byron's
Byron's a Disney villain for real.
deceptive charm and cruel nature. Byron's bandages on his fingers are confirmed to be from snake bites, indicating that he milks the snake.
Those are bandages? I always thought they were rings. Jeez, man. I call myself a half barley man, or Byron man.
Furthermore, he is portrayed as a professor in the esports ad campaigns, though speculation lingers about the authenticity of his certifications, fitting his deceitful persona. His character is marked by dark undertones, evident in his menacing lines such as, "Your tears fuel my laughter," "pathetic," and "sign here with your life,"
yeah, of course he's evil. Look at him.
showcasing a sadistic enjoyment in others' suffering. Every brawler in Brawl Stars has their own incredible story, and just like they need the right gear to shine on the battlefield, you need the best tools for your gaming experience.
Byron's such a vibe.
That
I
is
agree.
where Gear Up Booster comes in. Gear Up Booster is the ultimate tool for gamers, especially for titles like Brawl Stars and even Squad Busters. Whether you're on a smartphone or tablet,
skip
it is
Michael's
super
ad?
easy to use. Just a few taps.
So the argument about us skipping Michael's sponsored ad is that it hurts his watch time, but also we should keep the show moving, right? So I don't know what to do. We'll skip a little bit, right? Hold on, this one is fire, huh?
Mode. It automatically selects the best route from multiple configured options.
What?
Ensuring your game is always running on the most stable
It's
connection.
almost over? Yeah.
Gear Up Booster comes with customizable settings, allowing you to tweak it
True,
and optimize
and
it
factual.
according to your gaming needs. It's like having your very own gaming assistant, ensuring everything runs perfectly. Plus, it's
an
designed
interesting
with
app,
an
at
intuitive interface, making it easy
He didn't
for
get a Raid,
anyone to use.
Raid Shadow
If you're ready to level
Legends,
up your
though.
gaming experience,
That would be like
head over to my
the
exclusive
pinnacle,
link
right?
below and download Gear Up Booster now.
Let's help this guy out.
Trust me, you
Download Gear
won't
Up
wanna
Booster,
game without
boys.
it. All right,
Use
let's get
code
back into
Michael,
the
or
world of
Michael's
Brawl
code,
Stars and
and
dive
also
into
use
the
code
lore
Michael.
of Bo,
All right, Bo.
who is the leader
Let's
of
check out
the
what Bo's
Shaman
got.
tribe and canonically
I think Bo could have an interesting backstory, but also it could be like just like very like boring. So let's check it out.
Leon and Nita's stepdad. Often depicted as a seasoned warrior with strong connections to his environment, Bo resembles a Native American hunter. Despite this, he got all of his equipment from the Star Park gift shop, which hints at ties to the Star Park lore. Interestingly enough,
He got all of his stuff from the Star Park gift shop. He's a Native American hunter, but he got all of his stuff from the gift shop. I mean, I know obviously his hat. Actually, true story. When they reworked it so that he looked like he was using toys and stuff, and he was wearing like a normal hat, I hated Bo's rework. I don't really mind it anymore, but yeah, when they went from the original Bo, which was like a more traditional Native American, to a goofy dad Bo, I was like, this ain't it, bro.
you can hear an advertisement for his mines in an audio clip from the WKBRL stream.
Be explosive. Devastate the terrain. With the new remote control, My Little Mine.
Additionally,
Imagine if you could buy remote activated mines at a gift shop of Disney World. I wonder why this park went under.
Bo's character touches on deeper philosophical themes. His voice line, "There is no death, only a change in worlds," may connect to the game's respawn mechanics and theories surrounding the CCTV campaign. This suggests that Bo possesses a unique understanding of both life and death, adding a mystical element to his persona. The word shaman is directly related to the idea of fortune tellers, which connects him to the mystic trio of
Oh my god, imagine if Bo was part of this trio. Then it would be 4, not trio. That would be crazy.
Sandy, Tara,
Bo
and
broke the
even
4th
Jean.
wall. Yeah, it would be interesting if Bo actually understood the fact that they're gonna respawn, or like say like spawn up in a new game mode or something like that. Like that would be an interesting fact to if he actually got that concept, you know.
Both shamans and fortune tellers engage in practices associated with mystical, spiritual, or supernatural elements, which highlights their subtle interrelations.
I hope Supercell somewhere in the future makes a real theme park. Nah, man, I'm good on that.
Nita is depicted as a spirited young girl deeply connected to the wildlife of the Rumble Jungle. She has the remarkable ability to summon Bruce, a powerful bear manifested from her necklace, to aid her in battle. This bond with Bruce not only showcases her supernatural abilities, but also underscores her role as the protector of the jungle and its inhabitants. Nita?
That is a lot to put on one person's shoulders right there. What are your thoughts on Dread Knight Draco? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's an interesting looking skin. Yeah, that's a lot to put on one child's shoulders. So she's the protector of the forest, and she's responsible for taking care of Bruce. And she's only like 7 years old, man. Who put her in charge of all that? Bo better be teaching her right.
Nita is known for her ferocious nature, never backing down from a
She absolutely loses her cool here in the waiting lobby.
fight, no matter what. Her short temper and occasional bratty behavior, as seen in the Barley's Last Stand animation, adds layers to her character's personality. Nita's origins have sparked speculation and theories among fans. Some theories suggest that she could be one of the lost children of Star Park, alongside...
Yeah, I kind of always thought that too, is that she's like, you know, one of the children that disappeared or got separated from her family at Star Park, and then that's kind of how like she kind of adopted Bruce and got all messed up power wise, you know. Because we all know all their powers come from being like messed up through Star Park, right? Like all the brawlers' powers are developed in some way, shape, or form through Star Park.
Gus, Bonnie, and Leon, her biological
It's a lot
brother.
of children.
Nita and Leon were both spotted in...
Oh my god, that's them. Too bad we never got a Nita skin that actually had this hat. We just got the Poco one. Am I the only one that thinks they should have kept Dinah's old design? Of course, with a little bit of polishing. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice. The skin looks nice. Basically the same as classic Dinah. Yeah, the classic Dinah skin does look nice now that it's been updated and stuff. I don't disagree with you there.
In the investor video, which fueled the speculation that the two individuals accompanying them on the ride could be their biological parents, who were later kidnapped by
And they
Star
never
Park
come
affiliates.
back.
However, the true nature
I like how miserable they look too when they're getting off the ride. They look like they did not have a good time, while their parents are just gone too.
of their familial connections remains open to debate within the Brawl Stars community. Leon is portrayed as Nita's biological brother and the stepson of Bo. Their intertwined storylines are
Okay, so Bo adopted Nita and Leon. Okay. They're not his actual biological children. Got it.
evident in the CCTV campaign.
The lore is
where
so
they are depicted
dark.
causing havoc together without direct parental supervision. This could be linked to their speculated status as the lost children of Star Park, following the mysterious disappearance of their parents. Leon appears to seek Nita's approval and attention, a dynamic underscored by his role as the older sibling. His efforts to impress her or showcase his skills are
Bull was not playing around. He pulled that shotgun out. He was ready to blast him.
highlighted in voice lines like,
Hey Nita, check me out!
Next up is the Junker Trio, starting with Pam, who was originally known as
Our Junker trio is Pam, Jesse, and who's the other one? Nani.
Mama J. She is Jesse's biological mother and
Bro shot at a child.
works at the junkyard. Pam's lore is intricately tied to the Star Park narrative. There is a prevailing theory that she might be a suspect in orchestrating the WKBRL stream, as her distinctive necklace was spotted on one of the radio monitors during the broadcast. This connection to the Star Park lore extends to Jessie as well. Like her mother,
So Pam and Jesse would be in on fighting against Star Park and trying to free everybody. And they're supposed to be sympathetic to robots, if I remember correctly, which kind of makes sense because Star Park definitely uses robots to train brawlers like against or train brawlers to be like superheroes or whatever, or like super soldiers basically. So that's yeah, that's definitely a thought.
Jessie is exceptionally intelligent and a prodigy in creating mechanisms from junkyard parts. In the Brawl Stars universe, Jessie is portrayed as a young and seemingly innocent brawler, although she possesses considerable talent. Despite her abilities, she is often perceived as merely a child, including by her mother, Pam. Jessie's struggle with being underestimated is a recurring theme. She is portrayed as frustrated by the way other brawlers view her and is determined to prove her worth. This internal conflict is highlighted by her involvement in various Brawl Stars campaigns, including the Who Stole the Trophy event, where
We we never knew it was gonna be Jessie who stole the trophy.
she was seen as an accomplice in stealing the trophy. This incident underscores her hidden, more devious side, which she keeps concealed from her mother and the Brawl Stars community.
It was just her pushing back against the just a kid narrative. That's all it was. It was just a phase, all right? We don't have to judge Jessie for it. It was just a phase.
Additionally, Jessie's past recordings reveal her attempts to access the WKBRL stream room, suggesting that she might also be a suspect in its setup.
I never knew Jessie's
As her
lore
name
was so deep.
suggests,
We are learning
Nanny
today.
is, well, a nanny. She is essentially a caretaker for Jessie, even though Jessie has expressed her
All right, this is Luma's least favorite character. I don't know if this is actually your least favorite, but said she was boring and very like uninspired. I do tend to agree with that a little bit. She just kind of is just like a nice robot that tried to take care of people, but she's also got like the strongest bomb ever. So, yeah, we already know that Nani was made to be Jessie's nanny, which I think is the correct pronunciation of Nani, but we've always just called her Nani. And like that's why she's so nice and she tries to take care of Jessie and all that stuff.
satisfaction with needing constant supervision.
Mohammed, you're gonna have a good day.
She can
See you later,
just
buddy.
Fend for herself.
Thanks for hanging out.
Nanny is a repurposed security droid created with the sole purpose of watching over Jessie. Like Pam and Jessie, Nanny also wears the distinctive necklace, though this time it's on her wrist. This symbolic item was spotted on one of the monitors during the WKBRL stream, hinting at potential connections between Nanny, or more fittingly, the entire Junker trio, and the
Does Jessie have one of these little things on her? I see she's got the bracelet, which is right here, and then obviously Pam's got the little thing.
mysterious events surrounding Star
And then I guess this is the same on. You guys can't even see it on Sparky.
Park. Daryl, Penny, and Tick all form a trio known as the Pirates. Daryl is
Okay, so now we're on the pirate trio. So we got Daryl, Penny, and Tick. So I'm interested to hear about Tick's backstory because he's basically just a robot that has. He has no voice lines or anything like that. He's basically just a robot that's like meant to make like chaos, right? I think that's basically going to be Tick's general vibe.
the captain, sworn in by himself. Despite his intimidating appearance and powerful dual shotguns, Daryl is surprisingly lazy and often depicted as sleepy. Daryl's design includes a patch with a symbol that hints at a connection or friendship with Sandy, the mystical brawler who controls sleep and dreams. This subtle detail suggests that Daryl and Sandy share some sort of bond or connection.
He's a real pirate, and so he's got a mystical connection with dreams. Huh.
On the other hand, Daryl's lore implies a rivalry with Crow, one of the more sinister brawlers.
Does it actually? Because I never actually thought they actually crossed. That's interesting.
The dagger lodged in Daryl's back is a telling symbol of this hostility.
Oh, wow.
Hinting at
Why have I never noticed that before? That's wild.
past conflicts or betrayals. Penny is the crazy sidekick.
Huh,
that
interesting.
likes destruction and causing destruction and ignoring any and all rules. She's also best friends with Jessie.
You know who Penny reminds me of? She reminds me of Tetra from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Hold on a second. My boss is texting me. All right.
which was a relationship present in multiple community posts.
Hello,
Unlike
King
Jesse,
Edgar.
Penny
We're just
is
doing
not
a
a child.
we're just doing a react today. We're reacting to the lore of every brawler in Brawl Stars posted by friend of the channel, Michael. Make sure you use code Michael in the shop whenever you're spending money to buy gems or any of that type of stuff. Stop texting me.
And just appears younger than she really is. And Tick, he is, well, their trusty robot sidekick. As stated in his brawler description, he acts more like a pet to Penny and
Tick follows Penny around like a pet, and as she plots her next big scheme. He isn't good for much besides blowing things up, and that's usually plenty. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Tick basically has no voice lines. He's just here to cause mayhem and destroy things. I mean, that's basically Tick's playstyle anyway, right?
only really knows how to blow things.
Are you playing or just reaction? Well, this video is 57 minutes long, and it normally takes me about double the length of a video to react to it, so I'm hoping to get some playing done today, but we'll find out.
Things up. Mortis is one of the most mysterious brawlers in the game. Confirmed to be a vampire and a mortician, for some reason he
Oh, I never knew he was actually a mortician. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, Mortis the mortician definitely makes sense. This is cool, though. I've never actually seen this short here, or whatever, of him putting the coins on dead Pam's eyes.
also has an implied romantic connection with Willow. He is also
Oh, bro, she's a fish. Oh, Mortis. Oh, brother. Brother. Why? She's a fish.
confirmed to be Ems's uncle, though the identity of Ems's father remains a mystery. Many have theorized that Frank might be her father since Mortis was roommates with Frank, but nothing has been officially confirmed. Mortis is frenemies with Dynamite.
Yeah, I always thought Ems was Frank's kid. I always thought that, but I could be wrong.
Mike and seems to hold a grudge against Colt. This
Hold on
was
a second,
depicted
let me
as
back that up
Frank
just a hair.
was roommates with Frank, but nothing has been officially confirmed. Mortis is frenemies with Dynamite and seems to
They're frenemies, so they're like Tom and Jerry. That definitely makes sense, actually. Even their design is Tom and Jerry-esque.
hold a grudge against Colt. This was depicted in the No Time to Explain animation, where Mortis is seen digging a grave, presumably for Colt. The intricacies of the relationship remain unclear at this time. For those unfamiliar with the terms, a mortician is someone who prepares bodies after death. Mortis seemingly owns his own mortuary, which is the environment present.
So all right, so we know Star Park is a theme park. So I always thought this was just like their Halloween section of the park. That's why I always thought that's what I always thought about Mortis's mortuary. Because like it's a theme park, so I thought it would just be like Halloween themed, and this would be the Halloween themed park of the park. Not a literal mortuary though.
Within the game. That being said, his description clearly states that nobody is dying at Star Park.
Mortis had a grand design built around being a mortician and a vampire, but the fact that nobody is dying at Star Park has put a huge damper on his plans. So, yeah, people don't die at Star Park, they just respawn. And he can never actually send them off and prep their bodies for burial and all that.
Which might be a cover-up for Star Corporation's more sinister motives. As I have theorized in the past, perhaps nobody truly dies in Star Park due to the concept of respawn within the game, but that doesn't mean there isn't something darker at play behind the scenes. If it wasn't obvious enough, Frank was inspired by the name Frankenstein, and as previously mentioned, was Mortis's roommate. In his brawler description,
They were roommates. All right, let's hear about Frank. Frank is a good-natured giant who helps out the mortuary by day and spins tunes at the club by night. He doesn't get a lot of sleep, and it shows.
it is made clear to us that he helps out at the mortuary, presumably assisting Mortis. This is
That was a nice reference.
intriguing because Mortis's description states that nobody dies in Star Park. So, if Frank is helping at the mortuary, it may hint at more sinister actions in play. Frank is
Frank was about to bash his head in. I've seen that animation before. That's a funny one.
also a DJ, and despite his tough appearance, is actually quite soft-hearted.
Hold on one second. Jesus, dude. All right. Phone's on silent. Nobody can reach me.
Ironically, he works as a security guard, a fact often forgotten but confirmed in the Brawloween and Grom Brawl Talk animations, solidifying this aspect of his lore. Frank's character draws heavily from the folklore of Frankenstein's monster, who was known for his imposing presence, yet struggled to communicate, often mumbling or being unable to speak. Similarly, Frank can barely utter a word, which kind of reinforces this inspiration.
Yeah, that's definitely Frank's character, 100%. I mean, if you don't get that reference, you've never watched TV before. There's so many Frankenstein references, and Frank is like almost to a T Frankenstein's monster. Boss is not happy. No, he's on vacation and he's mad because he's got to do work because something got messed up. It's don't worry about it. It's stupid drama that I don't even care about.
In Brawl Stars, Ems is depicted as a zombie. She has the characteristic look of a zombie with her pale skin, stitched.
I actually like Ems's character design, how she's like a teenage zombie that's still like very full of herself, like a teenage girl would be. I've always found that absolutely hilarious. Like she died, but she's still like your typical like teenage girl. It's funny to me. I don't know why. I just find it funny.
Stitches and an outfit that resembles a trendy undead fashionista. She is also confirmed to be assisting Mortis in the mortuary, but doesn't contribute much. Her name, Ems, is actually an acronym, standing for Emo Mummy Zombie, which
I've never actually known that. Emo Mummy Zombie for Ems. Interesting.
encapsulates her unique style and character. Emo refers to her emotional and somewhat rebellious personality, often reflected in her fashion and attitude.
Well, following Melody
Mummy
Main.
hints at her wrapped appearance, reminiscent of ancient mummies, while Zombie
I think Ems is one of the more irritating people. I think M mains are one of the more irritating people this community offers, probably.
indicates her undead nature. Mortis being Ems's uncle establishes her as Mortis's niece, which adds an interesting family-related connection to the game. She aspires to be a social media star and has a crush on Poco, which was hinted at by their shared undead.
The Poco crush is a little weird, but it does make sense because Poco's kind of like a skeleton type guy, right? And then he's like an undead mariachi player, and then she's also a zombie, so it does kind of make sense. There's nothing weird about it, man. It just comes out of nowhere because they're like totally opposite people. Like she's like a teenage girl, and he's just like a happy mariachi guy.
Dead nature,
Ems is so tall.
and a picture of him on her phone. Mortis, Frank, and Ems all make up the undead trio in Brawl Stars. However, I do believe there are other brawlers out there that kind of fit in this theme, but might not flat out be members of the group. Dynamite is an old miner and prospector who has developed an obsession with explosives. He uses a canary to detect toxic gas. A
Canary in the coal mine reference. You guys know about that. Basically, they would release canaries into coal mines, and when the canary died, you needed to get out because there wasn't enough oxygen.
genuine historical practice, where miners employed canaries as early warning systems for dangerous gases like carbon monoxide. In one of his old descriptions, it states that he was lost down a mine for many years.
Yo, they should have just kept that because then that would explain why he's so damn crazy.
Though now that it's been completely stricken from the record, it's unclear whether this is fact or fiction, along with
I kinda
the
like that
rest of the
better.
brawler summaries. The evolving nature of brawler descriptions in Brawl Stars adds to this uncertainty, with many characters having different backstories and abilities during the beta phase from what they do now. In the CCTV campaign, Dynamite was among the first to be exposed to the gems, which sparked his fascination with them.
Oh, this could have made him lose his mind too because these gems are supposed to be radioactive, right?
He also showcased the concept of respawn after being blasted by Shelly.
Yo, she blew him up and then he blew himself up. Or she shot him and then he blew himself up. That's wild.
And emerging unharmed, likely due to his exposure to the gems. His full name might be Dynamichael, as suggested by an official Brawl Stars post featuring
D. Michael.
Mortis. However, this could either be a playful nod to a meme, or a deeper element in Dynamite's lore. Jackie is known for her foul-mouthed, rude demeanor and her dislike of Carl, whom she finds annoying, something that many of us
She doesn't like Carl? I thought they were like coworkers. Although I could see him being a bit annoying. Being a know-it-all and all that. Anyway,
might agree with.
Continue
I mean,
on about
come on,
Jackie.
Carl sucks. Luckily, much of
he just said Carl sucks for no reason.
Her colorful language is drowned out by the loud sound of her jackhammer, which is very much intentional. As seen in the investor video, she is shown drilling away in the mines. Her unhinged and rude behavior is evident from various timecode clips in the CCTV campaign.
She isn't even drilling the mines. She's just messing everything up. She's just breaking everything that she jumps on.
Including a moment where she laughs at someone in distress, which further highlights her toxic nature. Carl is a nerd. Carl's lore
It'd be
reveals
funny if he just ended it there. He said, Carl is a nerd, and then he just skips on to the next thing.
that he has a strong dislike for Jackie, whom he finds loud and obnoxious. As a geologist and mining robot, Carl shares Dynamite's obsession with gems, though his own interest in them is probably more for educational reasons than an actual unhinged addiction like Dynamite. Despite not appearing in the CCTV...
Carl's a geologist. He wants to study the gems and figure out exactly what they are. Like, Dynamite's obsessed with them because, like, he's crazy, where Dino's freaking out. Forgot he didn't like Jesse. Anyway, Carl wants to look at the gems because he's interested in them. Dynamite just is obsessed with them because he's crazy.
TV campaign, or showing any direct effects from the gems, Carl's brawler description indicates a deep fascination
Carl's a mining robot who's fascinated by rocks and stones of all kinds. Don't let him get started on his latest obsession, the effects of gems.
with their impact. This has led to speculation that Dynamite might have exposed him to the gems, though this remains a theory. Bull's lore is deeply connected to the
All right, so now we're getting into the Street Punk Trio, or whatever they're called.
Park CCTV campaign, hinting at his origins being tied to the park's mysterious events. Originally, Bull was seen running a diner with a carefree attitude. However, his exposure to the gems appears to have had a profound and rather corrupting effect on him. His brawler description notes that
Bull isn't as carefree as he was in his youth, but just because he's rowdy nowadays, just because his rowdy days are behind him, he doesn't mean he won't still crash someone who's asking for it. Crush someone who's asking. I can't read, Jesus. All right, one more time. Bull isn't as carefree as he was in his youth, but just because his rowdy days are behind him, it doesn't mean he won't crush someone who's asking for it.
Bull isn't as carefree as he once was in his youth.
This kind of doesn't make sense. He's not as carefree as he was when he was younger, and he's less rowdy. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Which likely refers to his time as the diner's bartender.
Destroy Dan.
Coming
Hello,
into
hello.
contact with the gems, Bull's entire demeanor has shifted drastically. Known for his toughness, Bull's character was inspired by the concept of, you guessed it,
The bull.
which is further exemplified by his voice line like bulldozer. The lore surrounding BB is quite straightforward. She is known as a tough brawler, but her brawler description reveals
BB is a tough punk. Jesus, I cannot read. Oh my God. BB is a tough punk with a baseball bat and an attitude to match. She is a bit of a nerd too, but she'd never show it. She's got an image to maintain. I feel like BB is trying harder to be edgy than Edgar. I feel like that's just, she wants to be cool. So yeah, you might be right. So I would like to know how she ended up in Star Park, but I imagine there's not a lot for Michael to go off of here. He's just going off like brawler descriptions and stuff like that. So we'll find out. I think she succeeded at it too. Yeah, she does. She's definitely like a girl you wouldn't want to mess with because she will beat you up.
Feels that she is secretly a nerd, hiding this aspect of her personality behind.
She's secretly a nerd, which is why we get skins like Gamer BB and Heroin BB and all that.
Her tough exterior and demeanor. An interesting detail is that her bat's expression changes from angry to content, aligning with BB's own mood in her animations.
That's actually kind of cool. I like that. I like how the bat kind of reads her lore. It's almost like a mood ring, but it's a bat.
When BB is mad, her bat looks fierce, and when she's calm, it also appears more calm. Similarly, this emotional expressiveness is reminiscent of Gus's balloon, which also displays facial reactions.
Oh, I didn't know his balloon did that. That's interesting.
This detail, while subtle, suggests that these items might not just be inanimate objects, but rather possess a deeper, more sentient quality. Crow's lore is actually quite intriguing. He started out...
All right, let's see how much... Crow's an OG brawler, so there should be a bit of lore to go off of here.
...as an ordinary crow, but the gems transformed him into his current anthropomorphic form, a transformation that was captured in the CCTV footage. His jacket, acquired through theft, hints at a backstory
Wait. He was a regular guy? What the heck?
in the CCTV footage. His anthropomorphic form, a transformation that was captured in the CCTV footage. His jacket, acquired through theft.
Oh, no. This guy gets, like, killed or whatever, and then Crow steals the
Hints at
jacket.
a backstory beyond his present persona. The symbol on the jacket might reference
Or what if it fused the guy with the bird, and that's how Crow became? That would be interesting.
past lore involving Kit, or could be a result of retconning. Notably, the jacket symbol closely resembles Kit's Billy the Kit skin, with the crossed out eye matching Kit's eye patch, possibly indicating a past conflict or connection between them.
That wouldn't really work because the jacket is stolen. Where did they steal the jacket? Or does Michael just cut that?
Crow's lore is actually
for the
quite
win.
intriguing. He started out as an ordinary crow, but the gems transformed him into his current anthropomorphic form, a transformation that was captured in the CCTV footage. His jacket, acquired through theft.
Oh, I see. The hand comes up here and pulls the guy. He pulls him into the thing. Okay. I missed that. I thought this guy fell in. Okay.
Hints at a backstory beyond his present persona. The symbol on the jacket might
I wonder how much time it takes to make this video. A long time. As someone who has made longer videos, like my podcasts take me a while to make. So he would have had to do all the research for this or had somebody help him do the research for it. He would have had to read all this script, which from my personal experience, it probably would have took him. If I had to read an hour-long script, it would probably take me 4 hours to do it. I'd have to do it in 2 sittings. And then the editing process being an hour long with all the sound effects and everything, it probably took him 3 weeks to make this video. 3 to 4 weeks, I would guess.
reference past lore involving Kit, or could be a result of retconning. Notably, the jacket symbol
A week for research, a couple days for recording, and then probably 2 to 3 weeks of editing.
closely resembles Kit's Billy the Kit skin, with the crossed out eye matching Kit's eye patch, possibly indicating a past conflict.
That
or
deserves a like,
connection
100%.
between
I
them.
agree.
In addition, the investor video features Crow alongside 2 other birds.
So we never got to see this unless this is supposed to be a Bo reference, but like Bo's not a bird. This is supposed to be Mr. P. We know that. This is supposed to be Mr. P right here.
Bo.
Ah!
In addition, the investor video features Crow.
So this is supposed to be Mr. P. This is a Bo reference, but he's not actually Bo because Bo's a human, and then obviously Crow right down here.
Alongside 2 other birds resembling Bo and Mr. P, although this connection might also be subject to change. Despite being part of the Retropolis trio, Crow remains highly
Retropolis trio.
secretive and tends to keep to himself.
I will say of the 3 Retropolis brawlers, Crow strikes me as the most like actual gangster, like thug type one. Where BB's kind of like, she's supposed to be a bit of a tough brawler, but she probably is putting on a facade. And once she's like older, she would grow out of it. And then I guess Bo's kind of like a biker too. I guess Bo kind of meets, or Bull. I guess Bull's kind of a biker too, and he kind of meets that criteria a bit. But I don't know. I always thought of Crow as the tough guy.
Primo is a Mexican wrestler who performs at the bandstand, Poco's bandstand to be exact. For the most part, he keeps his identity well hidden. However, we did almost get a face reveal in the Mystery at the Hub animation, where an individual with a pixelated brownish head and a brown mustache is the closest we've ever come to discovering his true identity. Poco is a mariachi musician.
That's all we get for Primo. No speculation on how he got his super strength or why there's fire when he lands and stuff like that. That's okay, though. You got to go off what you got, right?
With an intense passion for music, although his playing is so bad that it physically hurts those who hear it.
Poco is such a terrible musician, it kills people that listen to it for too long.
His origins trace back to the CCTV campaign, where we saw Leon drop gems on the ground. At that time, Poco was just a regular music performer at the park. However, after briefly looking at the gem, he became fascinated with it. So fascinated that he couldn't take his eyes off of it. This seemingly caused his skin to begin melting.
Oh my god, it melted his skin off? Oh, Jesus. Again, I have not watched the CCTV footage. This shit is crazy. Jam, read my past messages when I yapped about El Primo. That's way too far back. And I could just pull up your chat logs, but I'm not going to do that. We're watching a video.
Transforming him into the mariachi we know today. Amber is the fire entertainer at Poco's bandstand. Both clumsy and overconfident, she has the tendency to burn everything she touches, including herself.
I love Amber's personality where she's like super clumsy, but she's, like you said, overconfident and clumsy. And she just like, she tries so hard, but then ends up destroying everything, especially in this animation here. Amber's always been a fun brawler for me.
Hints of her existence trace back to the WKBRL stream, where the sound of fire was heard just before her release in October of 2020.
We already told you, this is normal.
8-Bit's backstory is one of the creepiest in the entire game. Canonically,
So we know 8-Bit has a bunch of lore behind him about like the creation of like how he got conscious and stuff like that. There was a whole like mini game inside Brawl Stars during the Star Park days where you could like play 8-Bit in like I want to say it was like a Space Invader type game. And that's how you like learned about his how we learned about how he gained consciousness and stuff like that. Luma says, Jam, I just joined your Discord server. Cool, thank you. Thank you, appreciate that.
he is a patient in a mental asylum. Patient number 8, as referenced in WKBRL audio and supported by developer tweets, calling him a nutcase and unhinged.
Patient numéro 8, deux points.
Is a
Sujet
megalomaniac.
mégalomaniaque, point.
He played a significant role in the
Yeah, Project Laser. That's what it was. Project Laser. Project Laser Beam.
lore throughout 2020, notably through the Project Laser minigame, which became accessible by clicking on him 8 times. This minigame transported players into 8-Bit's internal memory files, revealing both disturbing and cryptic details about his past and future. The game provided further context on who 8-Bit truly is, the trauma he endured, and how he came to be today. Upon completing the minigame, players were informed that delving into 8-Bit's core memories resulted in his destruction, but paradoxically, his liberation. This hinted at the idea that 8-Bit was under the control of another power. Now, fast forward to 2023,
Is he under the power of the gems? What is it? What is controlling 8-Bit? I need to know.
the CCTV campaign provided more potential context about this mysterious
So this is 8-Bit right here.
power. In the footage dated 24/11/95, 12/02/25, we witnessed Dynamite placing gems on top of 8-Bit, seemingly
So that's what wakes 8-Bit up, huh?
awakening his true form. The gems, which appeared to free him, could signify 8-Bit
Jesus.
coming under the influence of a
Could you imagine that? You put these radioactive rocks on top of a machine and it wakes up and grows arms and shit? That would be wild.
new, highly radioactive power. In this recording, 8-Bit was missing one of his game controls, the Player 1 controller, which is also missing in-game and mentioned in his brawler description. This missing
Arcade game famous for its brutal difficulty, hated its players, now it's missing one of its controllers, angrier than before.
Player 1 could symbolize us, the players. One of 8-Bit's voice lines, Player 1 get ready, directly addresses us, implying that we are Player 1 and we are in control of him. Even with all of this information, the depths of 8-Bit's trauma remain unknown, but rest assured, his story continues to unfold. Although Brock is part of the same trio as 8-Bit, his lore is relatively minimal compared to the deep and intricate
It is kind of crazy that Brock is such an old brawler and we know so little about him.
story of 8-Bit. From his description, we know that Brock is a video game enthusiast
Oh, so Brock's a gamer. Sweet. We need gamer Brock.
and secretly introverted, despite his outgoing and flashy persona in-game. He's known for his love of pyrotechnics, often launching rockets with explosive results. Brock's passion for video games connects him to 8-Bit, but beyond his interests and personality, not much more is revealed about his backstory.
Well, that stinks. Brock is one of the brawlers that we should know more about because he is pretty popular and he's very old, so we should know more about him, but we don't.
Rico is a character shrouded in sort of a playful mystery. Originally a pool bot by the name of Ricochet, he later transformed
He's supposed to be a pool bot? I never realized that. Interesting.
into a gumball machine.
I mean, now he's a gumball machine, right? I actually always thought these were more like bouncy balls, or not bouncy balls, I guess they could be bouncy balls, but I always thought of them more like balls that are in like the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit, you know?
that somehow came to life, most likely from exposure to the gems, as that seems to be the main cause of many transformations within the game. Rico often tries to mimic the boss bot, which is why he describes himself as a, in quotations, totally real space bounty hunter. His quirky
Totally real space bounty hunter. I'm glad they gave us an option to switch to his buzz cut, though. But I really like... Yeah, I kind of wish that you could still use the purple jacket. Like, if they had, like, the attempted remodel and then the base model, the old base model still, you could switch between the two.
and eccentric nature is complemented by his fascination with Piper, hinting at a possible relationship between the two. Several instances, such as the Sugar and Spice animation, show Piper reciprocating his affection, highlighting the chemistry between...
Piper weird for that, all right? Piper weird for that. I know it's 2024 and love is love, but dude's a robot, Piper. You're like the prettiest brawler in Brawl Stars, and this dude's a robot, and you're simping for him, Piper. That's weird, bro. That's weird.
between the two. Griff is definitely a human.
All right. We got Griff. Griff is weird. Let's find out what's up with Griff.
As
Why is his head a cash register?
evidenced by the glove on his left hand with one of the fingers ripped,
I never actually noticed that. I don't know why I've never noticed that, but yeah.
revealing a human finger. He also wears a cash register on his head, though it's unclear whether or not he chooses to wear it willingly, or if it's more permanently attached.
I think that it's permanently attached. I don't think it's a helmet. I think his head actually got turned into a cash register, and the rest of his body's human.
He is characterized by extreme greed and stinginess, always striving to appear rich and successful, despite only owning one business, the failing Star Park gift shop. Griff emphasizes the idea of cash-only transactions to avoid bank traceability, and as is
Cash only, that way I don't have to deposit the money in the bank and claim the income. He's a genius. Tax evasion at its finest. All right, here's his lore bit. Griff acts like a rich, successful entrepreneur, but his only business is the failing Star Park gift shop. Oddly, he's never around when the bank calls. Yeah, because he's evading tax. He's doing tax evasion. There's nothing wrong with that. The government doesn't need to take your money.
description states, he is never around when the bank calls, likely due to massive debt from his failing business or bills he's been avoiding entirely. This suggests that the bank is after him for certain actions he's committed. Griff is obsessed with money and embodies the sin of greed all too well. In a nutshell, Colette is crazy. She has an almost...
All right, so this is Colette. Now, we know Colette is super, like, obsessed with all things Brawl Stars, Star Park related. She keeps everything in a notebook, and she literally, like, chases people down for their autograph.
ghostly appearance with a pale complexion reminiscent of Gus, who is highly speculated.
Also, I really hate Colette's, like, jagged teeth. I don't know why, but her teeth being, like fangs really bothers me.
To be a ghost. Colette wears a straitjacket due to her severe OCD and is obsessively fixated on all the brawlers in the game, to the point of madness and losing touch with reality. Her sole purpose seems to be collecting items or objects relating to every brawler in the game for her scrapbook. It's possible that she harmed someone in the past, possibly a brawler that she was obsessed with, leading to her being confined in a straitjacket. Edgar has a known...
Maybe she just had a nervous breakdown. Maybe she's in a straitjacket because she had a nervous breakdown and was actually, like, freaking out and had to be, like, hospitalized, and they put her in a straitjacket for that.
crush on Ems, as seen in a past Brawl Stars post where he was making a heart with his scarf. Canonically speaking, he has a mother figure in his life who believes...
Wait, did he say that he was obsessed with M's?
known crush on Ems,
Edgar!
as seen in a past Brawl Stars post where he was making a heart with his scarf.
Bro, he's
on
a creeper.
Ems, leading to her being confined in a straitjacket. Edgar has a known crush on Ems, as seen...
Bro, he a creeper. Over here in the window, just making a heart. What a weirdo, bro. That's so weird.
in a past...
So we got a love triangle here. I don't think... Wait, does Poco like Edgar? That would be a true love triangle.
Brawl Stars post where he was making a heart with his scarf. Canonically speaking, he has a mother figure in his life who believes he's just going through a phase, though her identity remains a mystery.
Oh, we're gonna get Edgar's mother figure eventually. Interesting.
Edgar's backstory hints at further trauma that has left him with a darkness that will never leave his soul. In another Brawl Stars post, an X-ray revealed that Edgar's scarf is more than just an accessory.
Bro, bones are growing out of his scarf? Oh, God. Oh.
It consists of 2 additional limbs. This could explain why he warns others not to touch the scarf, as it is intrinsically connected to him.
It's got feelings, brother.
Tara is confirmed to be
All right, here we go. My favorite brawler. What's up with Tara? Let's see.
Sandy's sister, and her character draws inspiration from tarot cards, which are often associated with fortune tellers or shamans. This connection hints at a possible link to the shaman trio, as mentioned earlier.
I don't know about the shaman trio, but she definitely should be, like, she definitely does try to tell the fortunes of other brawlers, allegedly, right?
Tara's lore is deeply intertwined with some of the theories surrounding Star Park. Her third eye is a literal representation of the metaphorical concept of heightened awareness, an ability to perceive things beyond ordinary sight, often associated with spiritual insight. This suggests that Tara has access to deeper mystical knowledge within the game's universe. The shades in her kit, typically seen as souls of the dead in
I like the shades, but I don't like that they just represent her. They should represent like other brawlers that like get summoned. I think that would have been way cooler. But it might be something to do for like a legendary skin for her. But the fact that they're just like representations of her kind of sucks in my opinion. Maybe it's her past lives coming to help her out. Maybe that's the lore.
various mythologies further emphasize her connection to the spiritual realm. These shades could represent the remnants of lost souls within
Supercell
Star
thinking.
Park, trapped for eternity. Additionally, Tara's ability to create black holes is significant because black holes are often linked to time travel in theories relating to Star Park. This suggests that
This is why I said that her hypercharge should have teleported her to the center of the super, because it's a black hole, and black holes make wormholes, and you should be able to teleport to the center of your super when you're hypercharged. That would be dope. I thought that would have been way better.
Tara's powers might influence the fabric of space and time, tying her abilities to the park's hidden themes. This aspect of her character makes her central to the
That's
deeper
hella pay to
mysteries of
lose.
Star Park, hinting at her potential role in the manipulation of time. Sandy is inspired
All right, so his theory on Tara was basically that she manipulates time and it can also tell the future. I like it. Very interesting. Hey, no worries, Michael. Thanks for letting me react to the video, man. So far, so good. I really enjoy it. We're only 29 minutes in. Been recording for about an hour. I knew it was going to take me a while to do the react. Great video so far, though. Everybody's loving it. Michael's in chat, by the way, guys. Everybody, W. Michael. Great video.
by the Sandman, a
Can you put me in the video?
mythical figure linked to the
All right, Sandy. So, Sandy, the sleepy guy.
concept of sleep and dreams. He is technically narcoleptic, which aligns with his dreamlike and drowsy persona in the game. Tara and Sandy are, in a way,
Yeah, his gadget definitely backs up the narcoleptic claim, right? Like, you hit the gadget and he just instantly falls asleep. So, 100% that he's definitely narcoleptic.
opposites. Tara embodies the idea of having your third eye open, symbolizing awareness and insight, while Sandy represents closing your eyes and retreating into sleep and dreams.
Yeah, so, like, the idea of, like, lucid dreams and stuff like that, right? So that's what Sandy would, like, embody.
The significance of this contrast lies in their roles as siblings within the Mystic Trio. The opposing themes symbolize
Wait, they're siblings? No way. That's interesting. I never knew that. Or maybe they might be siblings.
the balance between consciousness and unconsciousness, awareness and dreams. While Tara seeks to reveal hidden truths, Sandy's influence draws one into the mysterious
never knew.
dreamlike state of the unknown. Jean's brawler description states that
And then we got Gene. Ugh.
that most people see him as yet another mascot of Star Park. His silly appearance is in stark contrast to his lore,
Gene is
in
so
which
weird.
he exhibits characteristics of dissociative identity disorder. The term disassociate means to separate or disconnect, which aligns with the nature of this disorder, where individuals experience multiple distinct personalities
So he has multiple personality disorder? Huh?
known as alters.
Don't hug it,
Each
Gene.
alter may have different behaviors, memories, thought patterns, or expressions, which might explain why Gene talks gibberish. It could possibly reflect one of his distinctive personalities. His brawler description
Most people look at Gene and see a funny little guy in a costume. What they don't see is that his personality is split between his body and his teapot. Really? Weird.
notes that his personality is split between his body and his teapot, which further proves this theory. The trio of Tara, Sandy, and Gene draws heavily from astrology and mysticism. Gene is symbolically linked to the moon, while Sandy and Tara are associated with the stars. Surge's face features the signature style.
All right, now this is the one trio that I'm like super disappointed with, the superhero trio. I feel like they dropped the ball big time with the superhero trio because they could have been so cool, and they could have always done like super villains to like contrast them, or mixed a super villain into the superhero trio. But instead, we got Surge, the party animal, we got Max, the drug addict, and then we got Meg, who, I don't know, she wants to be like these guys. I don't know.
Outlet seen on both 8-Bit and his own back, which is
Oh, I never noticed that. That's cool.
why he is called a Surge Protector, a title that serves as both a clever pun and a fitting description. He is likely a drink vending machine brought to life,
He's a vending machine?
though he resembles more of a toaster. In the Summer of Monsters
He called him a toaster.
animation, Surge is depicted as very massive, yet he appears quite
Yeah, Aqua, amazing video. Love reacting to it so far. Actually, really enjoying it. It's very interesting, and I'm not like super well rehearsed on the lore, so it's good to be. I'm learning quite a bit here. That's funny because when I saw Aqua, I was like, huh. What up, Muyo?
small in the game. This could be due to his upgrading abilities. His voice line suggests that the more Surge upgrades, the stronger and larger he becomes. This implies that while Surge is intended to be portrayed as much bigger in the lore, his in-game size may not fully reflect
His face really does look like a toaster. Holy moly, I never noticed that before. That's crazy.
this. That or the puzzle pieces might not fit together as intended. Max is one of the few brawlers who doesn't derive her power from the gems, but rather from her energy drinks, which are likely
Radioactive energy drinks gives her extreme speed, and she's a nervous wreck.
radioactive. It's worth noting that she does have a heart monitor, suggesting that she may have heart problems
She ain't even
due
drinking
to
it.
excessive consumption of these drinks. Meg is the true
And that is it. Max is a drug addict. So yeah, that's all it is. Just Max's lore is that she's addicted to the energy drink that is radioactive, and it gives her super speed.
behind-the-scenes worker for the superhero trio, responsible for repairing all the vending machines around Star Park. Although she appears quite young, she is actually in her early 20s. This was confirmed to us by Paul, who was a former Brawl Stars designer. Meg desires to
It's crazy she's supposed to be in her 20s, but she looks like a child.
be a hero sidekick, but Max won't let her join in on the action. To be honest, this creates a bit of confusion because, as Brawl Talk suggested, she wants to get involved in the battles, while her current description portrays her as content working behind the scenes.
Hold on a second.
While her
Content working behind the scenes with her trusty mecha suit, Meg takes care of the real problems while Max and Surge are out entertaining the crowds. So she's just a repair person while the other two are just kind of like superheroes in costumes. Got it.
her current description portrays her as content working behind the scenes. The latest update seems to align her more with the girl in the chair trope, focusing on her support role rather
I feel like it's a big fat lie that she's 20 years old. I kind of agree. There ain't no way.
than direct combat. Despite his appearance, Mr. P
All right, so we all know how I feel about Mr. P and Lou and what I think about the Snowtell, how it's a cabal. But I don't think Michael's going to talk about that in his video. I got my own Brawl theories about Mr. P and Lou.
is not a penguin, as shown by the zipper and the tape holding his suit closed. This confirms that he is human, making his gibberish voice seem sort of out of character. However, he might be doing this purposely.
So it's just a facade. He's not actually a guy in a suit. Or he's actually just a guy in a suit lying to people. This isn't helping him dodge the allegations at all. I'm just saying.
to hide his true identity. Mr. P is known for relentlessly bossing around his employees at the Snowtel he manages. His real name, Corbin Pelteau, was revealed on a Snowtel welcome card received by Lex, which
That picture makes him look like Blizz. Blizz should dress like Mr. P for Halloween for a video. I think that would be great.
was signed by the manager. Strict and widely disliked, Mr. P might even have a darker side. The penguin plushie on the StarPark.biz website
Oh, Jesus. Dirty penguin.
has a caption reading "Bird not clean,"
Bird not
likely
clean.
referring to what it represents rather than its physical state. Gale is
See, I told you he's dirty. I told you that Mr. P and Gail and Lou are running a cabal of pedophilia down in the basement of the Snowtel. They are the Pizzagate of Star Park. I told you guys this. Sems with the 99-cent donation. W Sems. W's in chat for Sems. Anyway, cabal of pedophiles. Mr. P's running it.
far too old for his line of work and should have been replaced by a robot long ago. Yet it's unclear why Mr. P keeps him around. He uses his snowblower to clean around the Snowtel, showing such dedication that he continues working even when guests are present. An individual resembling Gale appears in the
The crazy Gale man who's working against. He might be an inside guy. He might not be part of the cabal.
video, seemingly urging viewers to stay away and leave when the video is reversed. Even though he appears to be
Guys, quit harassing Muyo. Let the man live his life, all right? He's famous. I know that, but let him just be. He's just a regular guy. He just makes YouTube videos. Quit harassing the man. Let him chat for free, brother. You don't need to swarm him. Let him be a chatter. Let him be a regular guy. All right, back to the video.
welcoming us when the video
Muyo ain't special for me. Muyo's special. I have 2.6K subs. That's cool. That doesn't matter. You guys are just spamming him. Leave him alone. Let him enjoy his time in chat.
video is played
Fucking
forward,
bug.
his facial expressions definitely suggest
Free
otherwise.
Muyo.
During the peak of the lore in 2020, many theories proposed that Gale was the monologuer on the WKBRL stream, a topic that is still debated to this day. Some speculate that it might be Dynamite, or even someone unrelated to any brawler in the game. As of
Wait, so the monologue dude wasn't Gale? Now we're walking that back.
now, no theory has been definitively debunked. Lou is a shaved ice machine
All right, my least favorite brawler, Lou, the ice cream snow cone machine, whatever the hell he is. What a boring brawler. Hate the concept. Let's see what cool things could be about Lou.
brought to life, who works at the Snowtel alongside Gale and Mr. P. His main task is to sell snow cones, but as his brawler description
Lou slander will not be
humorously notes,
tolerated. Well, you're in the wrong place for that, brother. Lou is a robot snow cone salesman who's yet to make his first sale. Good. Nobody wants to talk to you, Lou. Being located in a snowy mountain peak might have something to do with it.
he hasn't managed to sell any. However, this strangely seems to be contradicted in the beginning of RT's introductory animation, where we see him hand Jesse a snow cone.
He's just giving them away, Michael. He's just giving them away.
Being stationed at the Snowtel on a cold, snowy mountain peak isn't the ideal location for selling icy treats. It's also worth noting that he may have some sort of rivalry with Amber, though it's more likely she's just simply banned from the Snowtel for obvious reasons.
She would melt Lou.
Stu
Jam, you said you love Lou. On April Fool's Day! Look at the date of that video. That was an April Fool's video that I made in an hour.
was the adoptive father of Janet and Bonnie, as well as a band member alongside Poco and Buzz. Originally a crash test robot.
All right, so
used
now
to
we're on the stunt trio, right? All right, so we got Stu.
test attractions in Star Park. Stu has had a long history as a stunt performer, as confirmed by his
A little punch drunk from too many bumps, bruises, and gasoline fumes over his long stunt performing career. Stu is a bit wobbly on his wheels now. Stu has CTE. That is wild. Confirmed. Stu has CTE. He's got brain disorders, and that's why he's messed up and he talks all messed up. What's my favorite Brawl Pass season? Velociraptor Rapids. The water park season where Buzz came out. That one was the best season ever.
Brawler description. People really enjoy watching him crash, most likely because his crashes are designed to be entertaining and over the top. His antics are exaggerated for maximum comedic and dramatic effect, making his failures amusing rather than harmful. Janet, the adopted daughter of Stu, is widely believed to be a teenager, though her exact age hasn't been officially confirmed. She seems to be part of some sort of rival band, the Good Randoms, against Melodies, and consistently comes to her
The Good Randoms.
sister's rescue.
Those don't exist. Such a lie. Do you think Michael's video will hit 1 million views? It's almost there. It's like it's just over halfway there. I think it's a solid video. It definitely should hit 1 million views. I think it will. It's got a good thumbnail. It's got good editing. I think the one thing that might hold it back is the length of it, but I think people will watch it in chunks, and it'll help it get legs over time.
When she gets into trouble. Janet also performs at the stunt show, most likely showcasing her talents as a singer on stage. Bonnie is the other adopted daughter of Stu, which naturally involves her with the stunt show environment at Star Park. Her character is inspired by Bonnie of the infamous criminal duo Bonnie and Clyde.
Are you serious right now? I guess she named her thing Clyde, and she's Bonnie. I guess so. I always felt like Bonnie and Clyde were more like Sam and Belle references, if I'm totally honest. Like, I always got Bonnie and Clyde references from them.
Who were known for their notorious crime spree during the early 1930s. Bonnie is considered one of the lost children at Star Park, alongside Gus, Jesse, Nita, and Leon, and her adoption by a robot like Stu further supports.
Did they say Penny in that batch? No, they didn't. Why isn't Penny
Nita
considered a
and Leon.
lost? Why isn't Penny considered a lost child? Unless she's not like a child, I guess.
And her adoption by a robot like Stu further supports this theory. It's worth mentioning that during Stu's fireworks show at Star Park, both Bonnie and Janet were present as entertainers. So when a certain
Penny is not a child? She seems like a child.
dragon
What, is she 12?
interrupted and wreaked havoc on the show, all three were witness to the chaos. More on that later. Lola, a close friend of Buster and Fang, balances roles as both a tour guide and a film star with
I think Lola could be a super interesting brawler, and I feel like they don't do enough with her. Oh, say that shit to Meg.
in Brawlywood. Known for her egotistical nature, Lola ensures that everyone knows when she enters a room, whether they want to or not. Her brawler description emphasizes
Lola makes sure everyone knows when she enters a room. She's an expert in the fine art of causing a scene to get where she wants. She's so proud of it. She's like the Lucille Bluth of Brawl Stars. You guys don't know what that means, but basically Lucille Bluth is a super old version of Lola.
this by stating that she always makes a scene to get what she wants and takes pride in her dramatic antics. Gray is a blend of a mime and an old film actor, though he occasionally slips up by making gun sounds, showing that he doesn't always stick to his mime persona. His old description uses the term orthochromatic, meaning sensitive to all visible light except red, which is...
I feel like Gray is a brawler you really can't do a ton with. You could show him in like certain shorts and stuff like that, just being like a background character, but you could never really like do a ton lore wise with him because he's supposed to be just like a mime, which is like a background character, you know?
It's kind of intriguing because the color scheme of a mythic brawler is red. By adopting the tropes of a character from an old silent film, Gray implies that he secretly wants to be the star of the show. However, Lola is too self-centered to ever let that happen.
Good old Charlie Chaplin. All right, so now we got director Miko. Let's see what's up
Miko
with
has
him.
an unstable personality and is quite arrogant, often acting like he's a celebrity and claiming to know famous celebrities, but to be honest, he doesn't. I mean, come on, he's a monkey. He believes
He made a Bored Apes. Bored Apes Miko.
he's the biggest director and actor in the movie industry, but in reality, he operates the boom mic behind the scenes in Brawlywood's production.
Wait, he's not even the director? Jesus, he's just the boom. He just holds the mic. I guess that makes sense, but come on, man. I thought it was way more important than that.
productions. Rosa is a boxer.
And that's all we got. We just got that he's an arrogant guy that holds the mic. Miko, a bit boring, not gonna lie.
And botanist who survived in the jungle by punching plants in the face. That being said, she remains ready to fight any one of her specimens that get out of hand.
Luma, I disagree. The most ruined trio is actually the Gold Arm Gang. We'll talk about that when we get there, though. I'll go on a tirade about that.
She's proficient in her line of work and also happens to be gym buddies with El Primo.
That actually makes sense. That makes sense that she would work out with El Primo. Maybe we should ship El Primo and Rosa together. I think that's a consensual ship that's valid.
Bee is an entomologist and Rosa's assistant. Even though her name is Bee, her bees are not real bees. They are actually bee drones. Sprout appears to be a cute gardening robot assisting Rosa and Bee around the biodome. However, in reality, it's actually
So her bees are just drones? I'm sorry, I was checking a message. Her bees are just drones? That's weird.
a piece of walking lab equipment designed to spread seeds while doubling as an incubator for a mysterious seed, one that seems to power Sprout. If it wasn't already clear, Sprout was inspired by the renowned character Wall-E, as well as R2-D2.
That's such a good reference. I love how buried that is because I never realized that. And I'm a pretty big fan of both these franchises. Not like the biggest nerd about, like, I watched Wall-E a couple of times and I'm not like the biggest Star Wars nerd. And I never realized that he's supposed to be a reference to one of these two or a little bit of a combination.
Bell is the leader of
All
the
right,
Gold.
here it is, the Gold Arm Gang. Now, the Gold Arm Gang is the trio of Bell, Sam, and Pearl. And I know the a little bit of lore behind Pearl is supposed to be like Sam Star and Bell Star had a child named Pearl, blah blah blah. But you had two outlaw brawlers, and then you followed up that trio with an easy bake oven. Like, come on, man! Like, Pearl is the most letdown brawler for the trio. Not that I hate Pearl or anything like that, but she's the biggest letdown for an outlaw gang brawler that I could ever imagine. Like, she fails at the one thing she's supposed to be, which is supposed to be an outlaw. Like, she's not even doing that. And also, there's the lore that Sam hates robots, but then the third character in his trio is a robot. How does that make sense? Sam should not want to be anywhere near Pearl. I just don't get it, man. Like, to me, this trio just lands like it doesn't work. Like, the first two brawlers worked so well, Bell and Sam, and then Pearl's just like there. Like, it feels so phoned in. Now, if you would have told me Pearl was the oven for Piper for making cookies, I could have got behind that. That was great. Or if she started her own trio of like the Easy Bake Oven trio, that would have been fine. But she's supposed to be an outlaw? Get the hell out of here. It was tough connecting Pearl in a way that made sense. See, even Michael, the lore guy, had to like make stretches here.
Arm Gang, a group of Wild West-style bandits named after her golden robotic arm. She is known for...
All right, but specifically about Belle, I really like Belle. I think she's a very neat brawler. I think she's very interesting, and she's very she's very antagonistic as well. So I like Belle, her backstory, her character design, all that stuff.
For robbing banks and causing chaos, making everyone too focused on fighting each other to notice her or her gang riding away with the goods. Canonically, she is married to Sam, and is heavily rumored to be related to Colt in some form.
See, I think this is such an interesting bit of lore that they should have either backed up or denied or like done something with, because I think it's interesting. She does have like very similar hairstyles now that it's pointed out, and I think it would be so cool if like these two were outlaws, his mom and dad were outlaws, and then he's like a ranger. I think that would have been a very interesting family dynamic. But what did we get? We got frickin' Pearl.
Though nothing has been officially confirmed. Belle's character was inspired by the notorious American outlaw, Belle Starr, for obvious reasons. Her updated brawler description...
The leader of the notorious Gold Arm Gang, Belle is after more than money. She wants to find out the truth behind Star Park and bring it down. So she's like an anti-hero. So I think that's pretty cool too, right? She's like an anti-hero where she's doing good things for nefarious purposes. She does, or I guess it's the other way around. She does bad things for good purposes. You know what I mean.
reveals that Belle is trying to uncover the truth behind Star Park and take them down. The reason for this remains unclear.
I sent a picture on Discord that confirms the relationship that Colt is the son. I love anti-heroes.
But many have theorized that she may be connected to Spewed, the Star Park Union of Distressed Employees, a union dedicated to exposing Star Corporation's heinous actions.
Michael, video idea. Your next follow-up to this. You go over all the brawlers that have confirmed Spewed connections and try to dig deep into those as much as you can. I got you, buddy. Your next lore video. All brawlers that have Spewed connections. Make it happen, buddy.
Sam is the husband of Belle and her trusted sidekick. As her loyal companion, he dedicates his actions to supporting her criminal endeavors.
And Sam is a simp to his wife. He's a loyal husband. He's Belle's ride or die. We love Sam.
In the patch notes for his update, it was revealed that his name was initially intended to be Bronson, but it was later changed back to just Sam.
I'm happy they didn't make it Bronson. That would be the worst name ever for a brawler. That would be worse than Grom. Grom has the worst name ever, and Bronson would have topped that.
Like Belle, Sam has a real-life counterpart, Sam Star, who is associated with various criminal activities and the infamous Star family gang, mirroring the Gold Arm gang in Brawl Stars. Sam harbors a strong hatred for robots.
There it is. Sam's strong hatred for robots and how they control the people of the Star Park.
Though the reasons are still debated. Pearl.
And then we got the Easy Bake Oven herself. W's in chat for the Easy Bake Oven, Pearl. At least she gave us a good title. That's the only reason why I play Pearl. She's an all right brawler, honestly. I don't really mind her that much. But, like, Sam hates robots. The third brawler in his trio is a robot. Like, you could have done another outlaw. You could have done an animal. You could have done a ranger to try to oppose these two. We got an Easy Bake Oven.
Is a cookie-baking robot who eventually joined forces with Belle and Sam. Even though Belle and Sam have clear inspirations from real-life outlaws, Pearl's character origins are less defined.
Oh, man, it's so bad. Oh, Michael. W's in chat for Michael trying to make this stretch here.
Historically, there was a figure named Pearl Star, the daughter of Belle Star, but not related to Sam Star. Given that Pearl is a robot in Brawl Stars, it seems they may be omitting or reinterpreting this aspect of her real-life counterpart's lore.
So all they used was Pearl Star's name, and they didn't do anything else with her. Yeah, it's such a missed opportunity. They could have done like Pearl. They could have made an actual like human brawler that like opposed them. They could have done like a third member of just the Gold Arm gang that would have been like their like lackey or whatever, like a lower villain or whatever. And instead we got an Easy Bake Oven. It's such a disappointing trio because the other two brawlers are so strong and fun, and I really enjoy the other two brawlers. And then I like Pearl too, but man.
Ruffs appears to have been stripped of his title for reasons unknown. Initially,
yeah, he used to be Colonel Ruffs, and now he's just Ruffs, which nobody really called him Colonel Ruffs. We all just called him Ruffs anyway.
referred to as
Fabtastic, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. And we got an oven. No, we got an oven.
as the colonel of the Star
It's funner
Force
to call her.
spaceship and known
It's funner to call her an Easy Bake Oven, though. Come on, bear with me here, all right? Don't ruin the joke.
as a master strategist, it seems that both aspects of his character remain true. For simplicity, his name was shortened from Colonel Ruffs to just Ruffs. He first appeared in the
Yeah, I agree. Mo could have fit there. He's got that mischievous personality where he could definitely be like their inside guy, or like he could be the guy that digs the holes into like robbing safes or whatever. But yeah, I agree. Mo could actually fit in there. All right, back to Ruff. Sorry.
original concept design for Brawl Stars, known as Project Laser, and was spotted again in the
Ruffs being the original main character of Brawl Stars is like the most interesting bit of lore, because like we got Shelly and Colt as like the main characters, and Ruffs is such a far stretch from those two.
Project Laser minigame from 2020, before finally being added to the game in 2021.
That's like Pokemon. Did you know Pokemon's first design actual pocket monster Pokemon was Rhydon, and not even Pikachu or any of the starters. They started with Rhydon.
Despite some changes in appearance, his character for the most part remained consistent. His addition to the game years after his initial design surprised many players and has opened the door for future brawlers being based off
Yeah, Kit was speculated for a long time after Ruffs came out. That was the running joke. We're gonna get Kit. This update, we're gonna get Kit.
past concept designs. Additionally, it's also worth noting that he is technically the father of Squeak, so there's that.
Squeak is the most disgusting brawler, and I love him. He's so funny. Like the fact that Squeak is rough slobber is hilarious in my opinion.
Squeak is literal dog drool, originating from the
Oh, they need to make it so that Ruff's drooled onto like the gem or whatever to make Squeak, because that's the only way it really works for me.
drool that accumulated on Ruff's dog toys. This implies that Squeak might be a single-celled organism, because he
He's an amoeba. Amoeba? He's an amoeba.
emerged from a simple biological substance rather than being a complex multicellular being. In his animation, he appears to mimic some of Ruff's actions, such as the salute, which could suggest that he looks up to Ruffs or sees him as a role model.
Well, that's Ruff. He knows that Ruffs is his dad, all right? He knows he came out of Ruff's mouth.
A pin on Squeak's vest bears a close resemblance to the early concept art for Kit, who was prominently featured in that update.
We need a skin for Kit like this. I know we have Billy the cat or whatever. But we need one that's like round head, chomped up ear. We need this Kit skin.
At that time, many believed Kit would never make it into the game and was just a running gag. Eve is an alien flea with a
This is another trio that's kind of a letdown, because you have Colonel Ruffs, then you got his space cadet, his drool Squeak, and then you got a flea from outer space. Like, it's not the worst, but Eve doesn't really, like, some of these third brawlers feel so forced, you know?
a strong instinct to protect her offspring and find them a safe home. A previous animation gave us more insight into Eve's intentions, showing her goal is to infest Ruffs, and her updated description kind of reinforces this. This scenario could simply reflect the common trope of fleas infesting pets, given that Ruffs is technically a dog and Eve is an alien flea. However, there could be a darker motive.
Ooh, I never thought of that interaction. Eve is a flea and Ruff's a dog, so she could infect Ruffs, and that could be how she multiplies. Huh. Never thought of that interaction. I don't know why I never thought of that. I guess that does make it fit a little bit better, though. That does fit a little bit better now.
Behind her actions, since she is an alien, leaving some mystery about her true intentions. Maisie plays the role of a big sister to Buster and Fang, a position
The fact that Buster looks like he should be older than her, and I mean, I know like he's a guy, so like he's gonna be generally bigger and look older than Maisie, who is a woman, but like the fact that she's supposed to be older than them is hilarious to me.
she takes on as part of her job as a safety coordinator, and her prosthetic arm
She's the HR of the movie theater.
seems to help with that, acting as a fire extinguisher whenever needed. She pretends to hate danger, but secretly loves the thrill. It's implied that she lost her arm in
So Eve's children are Squeak's stepbrothers? Possibly.
some sort of fire-related accident. Her hair, resembling popcorn, reinforces her connection to the Star Park cinema. We don't know
Why did I never realize her hair looked like popcorn? I always thought it was just burned. Because, like, she lost her arm in a fire. Her hair is burned. Like in cartoons, when you burn your hair, it turns real puffy.
much about Fang beyond his possible crush on Shelly and his obsession with Kung Fu. He works with Buster and Maisie at the Turbo Theater and dreams of becoming a martial arts actor. Buster, who is best friends with Fang, operates the projector at the Star Park Cinema and dreams of becoming an action movie star. While Fang aims to become a martial arts actor, Buster's ambition is more focused on the action genre. Ash works as a janitor at Star Park, responsible for keeping the area.
I did not like Ash when he came out. True and factual. Sorry, Sums. He came out during the worst season of Brawl Stars, in my opinion, and I just was not interested in him. I mean, he was fine, but he had a lot of like rehash mechanics.
Clean.
I just felt like he was slow Nita.
Grumpy demeanor is explained by his role.
This trio's a letdown. It's Ash, Grom, and Mo. I'm really enjoying Mo. I haven't played him a ton, but from what I have played of him, I did really enjoy him. We're gonna try to play him today too. But I think Mo has been a pretty interesting brawler so far. We're gonna see. I don't know if Michael actually got Mo into this video because he would have been working on it during Mo. Mo and Kenji are not in this video. Heads up, no Mo and Kenji in this video since it was finished before they were announced. Yeah, I kind of figured they were cutting it very close to being in the video because, like I said earlier, it probably took you a good solid month to work on this video. So I wouldn't expect them to be in this video. But I don't think Mo's a letdown for the trio. If anything, Mo and Grom fit together, and Ash is the outlier.
which involves climbing into trash cans, which is a detail confirming his...
Since you have 2 channels, are they both separately in the creator program? You talking to me? No, they're not. If you're talking, Fab, if you're talking to me, no, I don't. I'm just one creator in the thing, and I have the 2 channels linked together.
his human status.
All right,
The
hold on. We're gonna rewind. We're gonna rewind here on
Ash
Ash.
works as a janitor at Star Park, responsible for keeping the area clean. His grumpy demeanor is explained by his role, which involves
I would absolutely be grumpy like Ash if I had to clean up after Star Park all day long.
climbing into trash cans, which is a detail confirming his human...
Edgar King, please stop harassing Michael about being in his video. He hasn't answered you. Just take a hint, bro. He hasn't answered you. Leave him alone. No one wants you in their video, bro. Chill out.
status. The armor he wears helps protect him from the shards of broken glass and rat bites. Despite that, he seems to hold a deep admiration for the robotic...
They're little Roombas, brother. They're little Roombas. Michael, you don't have to answer, man. Relax. It's fine. I'm sticking up for you, Michael. It's my chat. I got to get him under control. King Edgar, leave him alone, all right? We're watching his video. Just be happy he's here. All right. He's got his little Roomba rats that blow up when they touch people.
version of the pests. In addition, Ash is a caricature of Paul, a former Brawl Stars designer.
Oh, is that true? I actually didn't know that. That's so cool. I mean, it's cool because I think Ash was one of the last characters he worked on too, right? Before he left. So he kind of like wrote himself into the game. And obviously if he had a pre-approval to do that, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's interesting though. I like it.
And has Scottish roots. The back of Ash features Paul's...
I did know that he put his little symbol on here. That's how I knew that he was like one of the last brawlers that Paul worked on before he left the team.
signature icon, serving as a final tribute since Ash was the last brawler Paul designed.
Oh, he was the actual last brawler that Paul designed. All right, interesting. Yeah, I think it's cool that he kind of based him after himself. Not like personality-wise and the fact that he's Scottish. I think that's pretty interesting. I like it.
Grom, a former teacher-turned-security guard, is of Russian descent
14
and has a
minutes
noticeable
left.
scar on
We've
his eye.
been recording for an hour and a half. I knew this was going to take me a while. I knew it was going to take like 2 hours.
Likely a result of his encounters with children, whom he fears. This fear may stem from a darker backstory involving themes of...
Bro, why? Oh, God, why? Oh, disturbing. Cursed Grom.
PTSD, and other mental health issues.
You know, honestly, the most underrated person in the whole team is Martin Soldier, a composer of basically every soundtrack in the game. We never hear or see from him in the community. Yeah, I wouldn't even have known who he is. That's interesting, though. Good call out, Fab. Michael, the drawing of the creator. Looks like Thunderbolt's art.
There's a theory suggesting that the voice on Grom's walkie-talkie belongs to RT, as indicated by a line from RT's voice lines. Fight back. This theory gains traction considering that Grom, as a security guard, would likely be in contact with RT, who monitors all activities within Star Park. Otis is likely...
So if I heard right, Grom is a traumatized person who has a very dark backstory, and he works as a security guard. Got it. He was supposed to be like a teacher or whatever and had like a mental breakdown, right? And that's why, and then he started working at Star Park. That was like his backstory, right? I got the custom image designed for a Grom video a while back. Ever since then, people have been saying it gives them nightmares. Kindergartners
Some
are
sort of
ruthless.
squid-like creature, which could explain his use of gibberish in communication. Unlike Mr. P, who is human, it makes some sense. That being said, he is also a street artist, so there's that. As Drew
Yeah, not much to go off on Otis. He's just a squid from underwater, and he spray paints stuff.
mentioned
I
in
imagine Clancy and Hank, you're not gonna have a ton to go off of either, right?
Brawl Talk, Clancy is not an actual lobster, even though he believes he is. Delusion seems so common in brawlers these days that it's easier not to question it. In all seriousness, he appears to be a human in a suit, one that is desperate for a shrimp's approval.
Is he actually human in a suit?
So much so that it's his dream to become fully transformed into a lobster.
Imagine being that obsessed. That seems like a evil character's goal in like a 90s cartoon. That just feels like a 90s cartoon character.
Why? I have no idea. But all we can assume at this time
You can see the zipper on him in his in-game animation. Okay.
is that he's willing to do anything to make that dream a reality. Rumor has it, Clancy's obsession runs so deep that he's been seen lurking in the sewers, muttering to himself in a strange, rather unsettling tone, using words that would make anyone question his sanity.
Maybe he's a war veteran that has like trauma and he can't deal with his PTSD and he's like fully snapped and he's in the middle of a mental breakdown. So he put on this suit to hide his disguise, and now he's walking around in the sewers of Star Park shooting paintballs at people. That's my lore for Clancy.
His constant insistence that he is a lobster seems like an effort to make the delusion more real and convince himself. The bizarre reality of his obsession was further highlighted when he was caught in the ocean, clinging desperately to a shrimp as if its presence could somehow validate his transformation or remind him of the crustacean life he so desperately desires. Hank
How does he breathe underwater though? That's what I want to know.
is the leader of a fake crustacean military, with Otis and Clancy being his loyal comrades. He harbors a grudge against kitchens and markets, which was a detail highlighted in the No Time to Explain podcast, where it was revealed to us that his so-called battles were actually escapes from Star Park's kitchen.
His whole thing was just trying to get out of there. So his character is basically the octopus from Finding Nemo 2, where he just wants to escape. That is his sole purpose in life, is to get out of the aquarium. Where instead of it being an aquarium, he's trying to get out of the kitchen because they're going to eat him. Got it.
No matter what, one thing we can be sure of about Hank is that he is, and always will be, prawn ready. Mandy managed
There it is. Prawn ready, boys. All right. Here's an interesting trio, because I know Michael has done videos on Mandy Chester in the past. And I think, going off of what Michael said before, Chester is like a spy for Spewed. I never actually got to the Mandy section of that video, so I don't know what he's going to say about Mandy. But I always thought, like, if Chester's a spy and like he's in cahoots with Mandy, then I think that Barry would end up being like the muscle for them. So he's like their backup, and he's like undercover, almost like I don't know, can't think of a good analogy, but he would be like their undercover, like they don't even know he's there. He's like a sleeper cell agent, and if shit hits the fan, he's got to get them out. That's what I always thought about them.
manages the candy store in the Candyland sector of Star Park. While she pretends to be nice, she's always cranky when no one is watching. Her candy is extremely toxic and not meant for consumption by anyone, as certain image posts on the starpark.biz website highlight their inedibility, such as the bubblegum or gumball.
She gives out trash candy. What a terrible candy maker.
It's also worth noting that Piper's bullets can be seen in
Aren't Chester and Mandy the only brawlers who mention each other in their voice lines? I mean, there's other brawlers that do mention others in their voice lines. Like, for example, Leon yells out for Nita, Sam yells out for Belle. But I can't think of any brawlers that go both ways. Or, Ayo, pause. No, I can't think of any brawlers that yell out for each other back and forth. Mr. P's gonna be so happy.
Mandy's default animation, implying
But I think what Sims is trying to get at is that brawlers that reference each other back and forth.
some sort of rivalry between them. This rivalry could stem from several reasons. Mandy overtook Piper as the sniper with the longest range in the game, the fact that Mandy is considered royalty, while Piper is implied to be a retired assassin, and lastly, that both
Piper's a retired assassin? Yeah, I guess that is what you kind of mentioned earlier. Yeah.
of them make and sell sweets, but Mandy's are just more popular. After all, she does have her own theme song. Chester is a chaotic troublemaker, to put it lightly. He enjoys annoying everyone, especially Mandy, and makes fun of anyone in sight. This dynamic has created sort of a love-hate relationship with Mandy, and
So I always thought of it just them being like immature brother and sister, because like you'll see this a lot with kids. Like the little brother will always antagonize the older grumpy sister. Like I was like that with my sisters, or with my sister and my wife and her little sister were the same way. They're not brother and sister, but like her little sister always antagonized her, and like so I always figured it was just like a sibling dynamic, you know.
as revealed to us in Brawl Talk, that's his peculiar way of showing affection. Since Chester embodies the essence of a jester, his true purpose might be more than meets the eye. Historically, jesters were hired as both entertainers and spies, suggesting that Chester might have a hidden agenda. I made a whole other Brawl Theory video diving into his possible lore implications,
I watched this video.
so feel free to watch that if it interests you. Barry works in the
Basically, he's supposed to be like a spy for Spewed, and the lore of Jesters backs that up. So, and that's why I kind of think that Barry's supposed to be like Spewed backup for him that he may or may not know about.
candy shop alongside Mandy, though his name is actually spelled Barry with an A, but nobody seems to really care. Some of his voice lines reference Bob Ross, as he is a painter, and he wears a unicorn mascot suit for the kids,
He's also got BoJack Horseman vibes.
likely because Mandy forces him to. RT is not only
Yeah, he's a newer brawler, so you don't have a ton of lore to go off of for him. But yeah, I think my speculation, like I said, is that he's like a secret agent for Spewed that is there for like muscle for Chester in case something bad goes. I said that 3 times, so I'm gonna cut it anyway. Yeah, so yeah, newer brawler, you don't have a lot to go off of there, so understandable.
only split physically speaking, but also mentally speaking, exhibiting what is known as a split personality. His job at Star Park is to monitor everything and everyone at all times, with access to all security cameras, ensuring that nothing gets past him. In the No Time to Explain podcast, we learn that he's in constant battle with himself, torn between his duty of reporting brawlers and his desire to help them. That being
He has no idea. He's just like super paranoid, always watching the TVs, always spying on everything that's going on. He knows all and sees all in Star Park.
said, I am not sure how spying on El Primo undressing is supposed to help anyone.
Yeah, he definitely crossed the line there. He's lucky he got out of it. He got caught before Primo took more than just his mask off.
Like, dude, stop being creepy. Just like RT, Larry and Lori embody the concept of split personality, but in a different way. Their dynamic is reminiscent of a good cop, bad cop routine. Larry's job is to happily sell tickets to visitors at Star Park, while Lori is more focused on enforcing rules, despite his apparent disdain for them. Gus's new description dramatically alters our
So there's only 2 brawlers in that trio so far? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't know why I didn't realize that trio wasn't completed yet.
understanding of his character. Initially, we believed Gus to be a ghost child, lured by a fake blow-up dog named Spooky and captured by Star Park, where they experimented on him with hazardous gases.
Yeah, I think Gus has like one of the most like crude or like creepy backgrounds. He sounds like a copy pasta kid. Like his backstory sounds like it would be something you read on like 4chan or some shit.
These gases filled his balloons and were excreted from the circular building seen at the end of the investor video. His balloon's independent movement and reactions led many to believe it contained a spirit. Notably, if you flip Gus around, you'll see him.
Oh, I never noticed that. I mean, I don't really play a lot of Gus, but I never noticed that he like crosses his fingers. Yeah. Did you just swear? I swear all the time, man.
Crossing his fingers on his left hand, a detail that has sparked various theories. With the new description challenging these original beliefs, the true nature of Gus's character remain unclear. However, his resemblance
Buster trying to get him out of there.
to the child in the investor video is striking. They share similar physical appearances, ages, sizes, and even have balloons in the same.
He just needs to have a metal leg, and it's like him to a T. It's crazy that the investor video came out in 2020, and like, I don't know if all these brawlers have been planned or if they're just like rewatching the investor video and seeing what more they can pull out of it. But it's crazy that so many brawlers have been coming out and there's still references to them in the investor video. I know Gus is like 2 years old now, but it is wild. He's even doing the pose. Yeah, kind of. True and factual.
Same hand. Both also have leg injuries. Gus with a scar and bandage, and the child with the brace on the same leg. These similarities have fueled theories that Gus is one of the main missing children in Star Park. Despite the confusion, one thing is certain. Gus has strong connections to Star Park and the supernatural. Chuck is the conductor of the ghost train within Star Park, or at least that's what he believes. As with many brawlers who have experienced trauma, Chuck exhibits delusional behavior. In his animation,
Chuck being crazy? No way.
he is seen conducting an imaginary orchestra with
He seems like a totally normal, insane person to me.
music seemingly playing in his head. While his description states he was
Once a brilliant mastero, now a train conductor, Chuck traded the symphonies of the concert halls for the what is this word? Cacophonies, I don't know what that is, of the ghost station. All the hope of discovering the next big thing in music. Yeah, keep looking, Chuck. Keep looking.
once a brilliant maestro, this claim is questionable at the least. Additionally, Chuck might be paralyzed, as he uses the train cart similarly to how one would use a wheelchair. Theories suggest that
Is he crippled? He's crippled, right? You never seen Chuck stand up on his own. His legs don't work.
Chuck is actually a delusional old man in a wheelchair, suffering from paralysis. He may have once aspired to become a professional conductor of an
You didn't talk about how he's crippled?
orchestra, but instead
You know what? It's fine. I support Brawl Stars being handy-capable, or supporting handy-capable people, not being ableist. Not all brawlers need to walk. We can give them wheelchairs.
finds himself unknowingly conducting the ghost train for the supernatural beings of Star Park. Both Chuck and Gus display similar traits, obsession and fascination, which seems to be a recurring theme among brawlers
I mentioned his paralysis. How did I miss that? I'm a piece of shit.
paralyzed, as he
Oh, you
uses
did, right
the
there.
train cart similar. While his description states he was once a brilliant maestro, this claim is questionable at the least. Additionally, Chuck might be paralyzed.
There you go.
As he uses the
You're right,
train
Michael.
cart
Sorry.
similarly to how
My bad,
one
my
would
bad.
use a wheelchair. Theories suggest that
I get caught up in my reacts sometime.
Chuck is actually a
Have you ever had sleep paralysis? No, I haven't.
delusional old man in a wheelchair, suffering from paralysis. He may have once
You
aspired
literally said it right there. How did I miss it 3 times, man? I missed it 3 times.
to become a professional conductor of an orchestra, but instead finds himself
Worst reactor ever.
unknowingly conducting the ghost train for the supernatural beings of Star Park. Both Chuck and Gus display similar traits,
Not deaf. I'm just too busy talking, all right? There's a difference.
obsession and fascination, which seems to be a recurring theme among brawlers affected by PTSD or other trauma-related conditions.
Yeah, that does seem to be a very common thing amongst a lot of brawlers. There's some kind of trauma, suppressed memories, PTSD, mental breaks across a lot of brawlers. It makes me wonder if Supercell are just messed up in the head. Nah, it feels like that's like the easiest way of like putting a brawler in, like give them some kind of like traumatic memory and hyperfixate on that to make that their character, you know?
For Gus, his fixation centers around balloons, while Chuck's obsession revolves around sounds and music. This shared characteristic highlights how their individual traumas manifest in their unique interests and behaviors. Buzz appears to be something more than just a character in a mascot suit, as suggested by his voice line "stupid suit" and the similar stitching on the back of his head, reminiscent of Mr. P's with the X.
Yeah, I always thought Buzz was definitely not just a dinosaur, but he's a dude in a suit for like 100%.
tape. It's worth noting that Buzz may not be human, as indicated by the X-ray seen in the
Yeah.
Bad Random's music video, which doesn't depict a human form.
What? Wait, Buzz doesn't have a human form? That's not Buzz there? Oh, that's Mr.
The
P.
X-tape. It's worth noting that Buzz may not be human, as indicated by the
So this is Mr. P here?
X-ray seen in the Bad Random's music video, which doesn't depict a human form.
Huh.
Though it's unclear if this is canon or just an artistic liberty for the sake of the music album. His dislike of being in the suit, along with his pink cheeks and simple black eyes, subtly nod to Mr. P's avian dinosaur connection,
Whoa. Mr. P evolved from Buzz. No, I'm just kidding.
hinting at a distant relationship to birds. Doug is a floaty that accidentally came to life.
So, I think Buzz is definitely a human in a suit, my personal opinion. And I think that he's very apathetic and he doesn't really care about anything going on in Star Park. He's just kind of there. And like Michael said, he hates the suit, but he wears it because it's his job.
His distinctive walk reveals that he is losing air.
I got COVID, which delayed the voiceover, so that's why I sounded so different in all parts. Dude, if you could have done this all in one sitting, I would have been surprised. This is a 57-minute long video. Recording this must have been a nightmare just in general. I wouldn't have been able to do it in one sitting.
Through the blowhole at the back of his neck, similar to those found on
All right, so he's a pool floaty that came alive. Why did I not realize that? That's crazy. But then how does he hold air? He's got 2 holes right in the front.
throttle devices, indicating that he is indeed one of them. Doug even has a voice line that states, "Dude, I'm not a fighter, I'm a floater." His
I'm not a fighter. I'm a floater. I love Doug. He's got such a good personality.
sun hat also bears a resemblance to the one seen in the investor video.
Whoa.
That being said, there seems to be some confusion about Doug's eyes. Well, some think they're underneath
These are not his eyes, right? His eyes are up here, right? Like, they confirmed that with one of his newer skins, right?
the rim of the hat, they are actually his nostrils. This is confirmed by his crying pin, where the tear falls above his
Yeah, his crying pin also confirmed it. I actually didn't know about the crying pin. I know the one of the newer skins, the One Piece reference skin, that one like confirmed that his eyes were up top.
nostrils, and by his angry pin, where his eyes are visible. Although Doug isn't a real dinosaur, he is inspired by a real-life counterpart, likely a sauropod. Just like Doug, Cordelius also has an item of
Another brawler with trauma, Cordelius. He lost his mind because of all the chemicals he was spraying around the Star Park gardens.
significance that appeared in the investor video, a gas mask. This likely indicates more than just a coincidence, as it seems to be a trend where brawler items are featured in the investor video years before their official release. Cordelius and the Shadow Realm appear to be heavily inspired by the Upside Down from Stranger Things, as well as Yu-Gi-Oh!, sharing a dimension of the same name.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate that they call it the Shadow Realm, and it's like, it's such a lazy reference because like everyone's gonna get it, and it's just like, I have to feel cringe every time I talk about the Shadow Realm and talk about Cordelius.
His character revolves around being the gardener and caretaker of the Enchanted Forest. However, he is known to be very hostile towards strangers, which could be attributed to overexposure to gas, potentially linked to his hysteria over mushrooms.
Yeah, so the chemicals that he was spraying around Star Park made him go crazy, and that's why he's like super defensive about things. It also made him mutate, and that's why he could pull people into the Shadow Realm. That's basically Cordelius' lore, like I said.
Lily is deeply involved in
Lily's very much a similar situation. Not exactly the same, but it's very similar.
witchcraft and, admittingly, also a nerd. She and Cordelius share a connection, with a theory suggesting that Lily might be a human who was turned into a plant. This transformation could have occurred after she was distracted by a firefly and then captured or taken over by a carnivorous plant, possibly drawing inspiration from Little Shop of Horrors. Charlie, using her hair as yo-yo, is the main attraction at the Bizarre Circus.
Her yo-yo is connected to her hair? How did I never know that? That's actually kind of gross.
She also draws clear inspiration from Charlotte in Charlotte's Web, sharing her namesake.
I did get the Charlotte's Web reference. I did get that.
Her lore implies that she dashes around the circus, using her dexterity and sleight of hand to pickpocket the audience and take as much money as she can. Willow guards the Tunnel of Love in the swamp area near Mortis's mortuary. She might have a crush on a certain vampire, but I won't say who.
Ew! I said this earlier, but ew! Why would Mortis want to do it with a fish? What are we doing, man?
All I'll say is that their name rhymes with Bortis. Willow is manipulative, using people's affections as leverage, and she revels in hearing their screams, which she finds as pleasing as music to her ears. She also enjoys gossiping with Angelo.
She does have a very disturbing little short there, like how she turns them into like
To her ears.
she turns them into like fish people because obviously she like throws her her eggs or whatever on their head. Really, it really disturbs me. Ugh.
She also enjoys gossiping with Angelo. Speaking of Angelo, he is a toxic mosquito who was originally
Michael, you misgendered Angelo. What the hell, man? He's a they them, or I just did it too. They are a they them.
the Love Swamp's resident
Me poking holes in the video.
Cupid. He's been mentioned to be non-binary in community posts and in the game for a while.
Okay, there you go. Now you just reference it. All right, you corrected yourself. There we go.
But the pronouns used in their description seems to change. Currently, it's they, them. However, it was he, him not too long ago.
You are right. They did change it. The update after he came out. They did change it to they, them.
A cool fact that some of you might not know is that the voice actor for Angelo is also the voice actor for Doug and Hank.
I knew that because he posts about it all the time. But he also the weirdest thing that he does. I'm not his biggest fan. Like I get that he's like capitalizing on his moment of fame. But the weirdest thing he does is he will do the other two brawlers' voice lines in his Angelo voice, which is props to him. It's very good, very skilled. But I don't know. I just feel like he just like doubles down on the Angelo voice lines a lot because that's like his most popular shit. But whatever, to each their own. He's got his. It's what's making him big. So good for him.
Kit has been a running gag for quite some time now, and his release in 2023 was a shock to the entire community. Back in 2021, Kit was
I actually love Kit. I'm so happy that we got Kit finally.
used as a gag to confuse players about which brawler would arrive in an update. In that gag, a post suggested that Kit was Shelly's cat, but no further details were given. A Kit pin was later added to Squeak's belt as a nod to the character.
The running gag was great. I loved it. Expect like this was like my favorite part of the Kit lore was adding the pin to tease everybody.
The in-game version of Kit differs significantly from the original concept art, which depicted him as a fighter. The final art style takes inspiration from Tom and old Looney Tunes shows. Melody is depicted as a high-status celebrity within the Brawl Stars universe, which aligns with her charismatic nature. The revamp of the WKBR...
She's like the antithesis of Lola, where like Lola wants to be the center of attention, where Melody actually is the center of attention.
stream to The Voice That Hears You, which then featured J and K-pop music, may have been an early hint of her arrival and themes. As a figure of high
Damn, you think they planned Lola like 4 years ago? That's wild. Or sorry, Melody. You think they planned Melody like 4 years ago? That's wild.
Melody might exhibit traits of arrogance and manipulation, reflecting the common trope of celebrities who see themselves as superior in both power and influence to ordinary people. Draco is highly speculated to be behind the fireworks disaster at the end of the Voice That Hears You time loop, which led to the destruction of Stu's stunt show. Draco's animation also features 2 to 3 other individuals who are most likely his brothers.
Maybe a subtle nod to the period of the lore, at least. Yeah.
Making him one of the only brawlers with confirmed family that aren't already featured as...
Wait, what's he raised by? Lizards?
Animation also features 2 to 3 other individuals who are most likely his brothers, making him one of the only brawlers with confirmed family that aren't already featured as playable characters within the game.
So, is he in is he in the trio with Melody, or is he his own trio? Because if they brought his other two brothers, I think that would be sick. Like if they made it like the Draco band and it was him and his two other brothers, I think that would be dope. Oh, he's not? Okay. So he's not in Draco's, or he's not in Melody's. Melody and Draco are separate. So yeah, so his trio is probably going to be him and two other brothers, which I think is actually really cool. I like that a lot. He should have a little brother. He should be the middle child. He should have a little brother and a big brother. That would be dope. The big brother could be well, he's a tank already. So he could be the big brother. And then he's got two little brothers. That would be dope.
Speaking of Draco, I'm excited to announce an exclusive giveaway. I'm giving away a Draco themed
Dino, I don't read your chat.
merch box, which includes a figurine, an epic shirt, a dragon keychain, and much more. To enter, just subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment telling me which brawler's lore is your favorite. And don't forget to use the hashtag Draco giveaway.
All right, I better win now. I went through and actually did that. Oh, man. W video, man. W video. We love it. Good job, Michael. That must have been a pain in the ass to make. 57 minutes, all the research for all the brawlers that were available at the time. Kenji and Mo not included because obviously these things take time to make. So understandably, they are not in this video. I'm sure they'll be in the next one that you do if we get more lore drops. But yeah, W video, loved it. I really enjoyed it. You have gained a good chunk of subscribers off. It looks about like 10,000, and it's got 600,000 views on it now. We're at 634,000 views right now. W. Great job, Michael. Really enjoyed it. If you guys have not checked this video out, make sure you go check it out on your own. Make sure you comment on it. Make sure you like it. And make sure you subscribe to Michael. But yeah, I learned a lot. I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite parts were probably the bits about like how I think one thing that I learned was Colt might be a family member of Belle and Sam. I think that's super interesting. I didn't know about Mortis being might possibly be having a crush on Willow. It's a little weird, not gonna lie, not a big fan of it, but it is interesting. And then like, I don't know, there's just a lot of information there. It's a 57-minute long video. I can't remember everything. Anyway, let me know what you thought about everything down in the comments, and that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. All right, so I may or may not cut that into a video on my own, but we did the react. Great video, Michael. Really enjoyed it, man. I can't believe you worked on that, though, man. That had to have been a bear of a project to undertake. Took 2 hours, but it was worth it. I agree. That was really enjoyable. I know an hour is a long time. I said that would be the only thing that actually holds your video back from getting to 1 million views is just the length, because like I know me personally, when I see a video like that, I'll be interested in it and I'll throw it in my watch later and I'll never get back to the video sometimes. So that could happen to some people. But nah, it'll probably hit 1 million views. You're at 600,000 now and it's probably still got momentum to go, so. Are you gonna play Brawl? Are we ending? Nah, we're not gonna end. I'm fine. I'm chilling. We'll probably play Brawl for an hour or so. Jelly did text me to ask me to make dinner, though. I'm tired, my back hurts, and I didn't sit down once today. I'm dying, bro. Okay. I'm streaming. Let me text Jelly real quick. I felt that way too. However, I knew the only way to tackle this project would to do them all at once. Yeah, I don't disagree. And you did it better than, like, you didn't rush it, which is something you could have done. You could have definitely rushed the video and tried to, like, power through. Can you tell her I said hi? I'll tell her. You could have tried to rush it and power through and try to get it done as quickly as possible. Like, say if you, like, tried to crunch it down to, like, a half hour. It would be a way worse product. So, and you took your time editing and all that. I think it's a great video. I think you did an amazing job. Now we just need the follow-up video when you talk about all the members of Spewed. Dude, I have a million notifications. My sister called me. I'll call her back after stream. Super annoying. Dude. Edgar King. Chill out, brother. Relax. Let the man be. You're low-key being annoying in chat. Don't harass other chatters, all right? Let them be. Nah, Jam. Later. Not reading Discord chat? Talking to me? What do you want me to do? Jam not reading my chat is wild. Me to Jam. Listen, I'm reading chat now, all right? I was reacting to the video. It's hard to read chat when I'm reacting to the video. Meg's voice lines are annoying just like I am in chat. Yes. Listen, don't sit here and harass Michael about things, saying things 95 times and then get upset when I call you out for being annoying in chat. It's fine to talk in chat. It's not fine to harass Michael 75 times about trying to get a behind the scenes of recording it. Because considering he probably doesn't even have the raw footage. You want to see his bloopers for 10 minutes? If he wanted to put those in, he would have put them at the end of the video. Quit harassing the man. Damn. Do you think that makes do you think being spammed with wanting to see the behind the scenes of the making of the video 55 times in my chat makes him want to come back to my chat? Think about it, bro. You gotta be an enjoyable person to chill with in chat. Oh, Funko Pops. Yes, let's change the subject. Yo, trio. We could do Trio Showdown. We do need to grind out jellyfishing, but I don't think we're going to do it today. I think we'll work on that on Sunday. Sunday or next week. It's all good. Michael, I know you don't mind, Michael. I know you're a nice guy and you understand. I got to call this behavior out because it's my chat, and I don't want people to act like that in my chat. You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer of you have to curate your audience and like get it to be a favorable experience for people. So that's why when people are constantly being toxic in chat or they're just being annoying, I have to call it out. It's my responsibility as the streamer, as the YouTuber, to try to curb that behavior. Let's grind cash for our club. I already grinded cash, but we can do that for sure. All right, let's play some Brawl Stars. Stop yelling at children, Jam. There's plenty of time for that later. All right, chatters, what are we doing? I unfortunately had to grind out duels today because they were giving out Krusty Cash in duels, and that was the only way for me to get my Krusty Cash. Okay, then Trio Showdown is wild. I'm pretty sure I played bots in my Trio Showdown match. This one right here. It went so quick. Yo, I earned 14. Oh, I had a win streak going. Yeah, I had a trio showdown match going, and it was super easy.
World Shaker. We can do this.
One pound your shovel, two pound your pan.
World Shaker.
12 brawlers. Fat Dino, I know. Dude, that like took all the sound out of it. Where's our boy? Who the heck am I in a team with? I'm never gonna get close to that crow. I haven't landed a single shot. There's one. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. How did I get assassin? What the heck? Who are your teammates? I hope Trio Showdown becomes permanent without teammates. I don't know, I just got invited, bro. I thought it was you guys, and then I realized that it wasn't you guys. Dude, a 12 power cube tick. What is this?
Recipe for destruction.
Super Billy, we work very hard. We work very hard for jellyfishing. I haven't played too much jellyfishing yet. I played one round of it so far. Do you think I can dive on the thrower and kill them? They got 15 power cubes. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure I get one tap by that barley. I have no power cubes. I'm pretty much screwed, brother. Do we lose trophies for second place? We lose trophies for second place, right? No, we gained 7. That's fine. I don't know who those were. I don't want to play with them anymore. Bot drop mode spawn? Yeah, it's basically bot drop without the contention of bots on you at the same time. Guys, I was supposed to put hashtag SpongeBob thing in I main Grom. That's cool. Bet Dino. We be pushing Mo. Tick is cracked in this? Yeah, I imagine. I just want to push my Mo though. Dude, I just did 5k damage to that box. I imagine if I get power cubes and dive onto somebody, I will pop off. I think the other gadget might be better for this mode, if I'm honest. Get off my boy! Dude. Tick is going bananas. Sems, you gotta dodge, brother. I thought I was going to have backup. It didn't happen. Wait for me! Oh, no power cubes for me. Griff is not getting anything on and Clancy. I was trying to heal. Let's go! Pop off, buddy. I got 1 kill. I'll take it. Technically, I got 2. I kind of wish that Moe's super didn't pop up, didn't do knockback on the pop up. Like when you emerge, I wish it didn't do knockback because he has such short range that it'll push people away from you. I kind of wish it just did damage when you came up. What's your favorite SpongeBob skin? I don't know, honestly. Mr. Krabs is okay. I don't like that it's on tick, but it's fine. Sandy, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of the Sandy one. What power up I got? I got the tank one. Krabby Patty. I think the Mortis one's fun, but I'm never gonna use it because then I'd have to play Mortis, and I care about myself as a person. The Plankton one's fun. That one's on Daryl, too. That's not bad. Daryl just got a nice buff. Plankton one's cool. Probably, I'll go with the Plankton one. Hell nah. Did somebody go Jackie? Did you guys actually stick with Jackie? Oh, God, Stems, why? I thought you wanted to win the game. What's Jackie gonna do for us on this map? I gotta try to not throw. Not doing a good job. Chip him down. Just don't get down to 50% HP. That man's got a gold spatula. Yeah, Franken Grom's a good skin. Bro, this is not fun. This is just showdown, and I hate it. Ah. Everyone's so damn pokey. Nobody has any kind of aggression. Also, I don't have a power-up. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I don't have one. Like, how am I supposed to... She basically one-taps me. What am I supposed to do? Not die, I know. This shit's not fun. Such a dog water mode. I'm gaining trophies for 3rd rank. Sweet. It's true. It's exactly what I thought it was gonna be, man. It's just so stalematey. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep it going, ass. I know, I keep dying, alright? I get it, I get it. I wonder if the other... I don't want to spend the money on the other gadget. Maybe I should, though. No Jackie. Jam, should I rejoin your server? Do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you to rejoin it if you don't feel comfortable there, if you keep leaving for whatever reasons. Totally up to you. I got to get out of here because this Grom's going to eat me alive. Is there enemies over here? How do they have 9 power cubes? That's not even my fault. They had 9 damn power cubes. What am I supposed to do? Didn't I kill somebody over here? There's a power cube. Who would it make sense to jump onto? I don't think it makes sense to dive on anybody. That's how I keep getting myself killed. Don't clown on me. We died to a cat. Dang it. Oh, I forgot about Patrick Buzz, too. The problem is Buzz has so many good skins that it's hard to want to buy Patrick Buzz because he's already got the Brawl Pass skin from a couple seasons ago, the Frenrir one, and then he's also got his Hypercharge skin, and those are like 2 of the best skins in the whole game. A few moments later. What up, Michael? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wolf use it. Patrick Buzz better than Buzzilla. Buzzilla is a little bit overrated, if I'm honest. Because Buzzilla exists as the first Hypercharge skin, so it does have a bit of lackluster. Like, objectively speaking, I think that the Rico Hypercharge skin is way better, I think. Help me! Only effects are good? Yeah. Bro, I can't do anything! Oh, this shit is so stupid. Mutations all over again? I don't even feel like I'm dying to mutations. I just feel like this is not a good mode for my brawler. I don't know. So chaotic.
So tired.
I also don't have mutations, so. Or I also don't have the power up. Which his power-up's not even that good, right? It's just the control power-up, the bubbles one, which really doesn't do that much damage. It prevents people from healing and moving up the map, I guess, but other than that, it's kind of mid. I'm gonna go now. All right, man. See you later. Oh my god. That guy have endless ammo? What the hell?
To sleep, a chance to dream.
Bro! This shit sucks! Alright, Muyo, thanks for lurking, man. Appreciate it. We came in third! I don't know if you guys are winning trophies, but I'm winning trophies. I tried to join. Do you like Trio Showdown? I don't know, man. So, one thing I'm noticing, it is impossible. It is impossible to get power cubes when you kill people because their other two teammates just scoop them up. And then if you try to dive on one of those teammates, they've picked up all the power points from the dude you killed. So they just get way more powerful. I also have the worst power-up, which is for the tank brawlers, which I'm not going to play here. I don't know. I think the concept's fine. I'm wondering if it would be better without all the spam. Kit would probably be good. Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Pretty sure my team is screwed. Fortnite moment. Dude, I don't know which one of my teammates is still... Oh, shit! I can't see. It's really small on my screen. What do you want me to do, Sebs? I got ambushed by a 6 power cube Leon right in my face. What am I supposed to do there? Skill issue? Exactly, 100%. I should have just known that he was there. We don't have to do Trio Showdown if you want. I don't care what we do. I think we've only lost trophies one time, and it was only one trophy. I don't really care. Get away from me, Sems. Get away from me, Sems! Can we go for these power cubes? I just want these free power cubes. These are free power cubes that we should probably pick up. These are free power cubes we should probably pick up. Not me on my own, just collecting power cubes for my team. I think the bell's in this bush here, right? Yeah. How do they have They have 10 power cubes. What is going on? This is madness. I can't do anything. They got 10 power cubes. Jam, did you go to college? Yeah, I did. I did 2 years in community college and got a certificate and an associate's. God, I hate this game mode. It is pretty ass, isn't it? Let's play Gem Grabber Brawl Ball. That's sick. Thanks, man. I wish I would have started YouTube way earlier, like while I was in college or when I just started at the casino. But like I did do 1 or 2 YouTube videos, but I never viewed it as like a viable thing because when I was 20 something, it wasn't really a big thing to like be a full-time YouTuber. And I do enjoy making it. Not saying I want to be a full-time YouTuber now because I'm too old for it. But it would have been a nice thing. Because I could have gotten in at the ground floor. You're still young and thriving? Something like that. Oh, these are bots. Cool. We suck so bad we lost we got a bot match. Live on stream. With power-ups, it's terrible. What age did you find out Bluey was a girl? I mean, Bluey's not that old of a TV show, so... Jam's old and decaying. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I'm not decaying. I have a fungus growing on me, alright? That's the opposite of decay. I'm so prosperous that another organism has decided to grow on me. That's how fertile my body is, alright? Old and infected. Some of us choose to word it that way, alright? He's gonna dive on you. Damn, you deleted him. He's in here. He's in here. There's nobody alive. There was nobody alive. I was wrong. Bro, I thought that was Leon. We win? We win? I love Melody so much. Around 3 months ago, I used her as my WhatsApp profile. That's interesting. Yo, he destroys walls. Oh yeah, that's right. The gadget. The gadget. I haven't had a chance to use that gadget yet. I took him down with me, all right? Hopefully my team can hold down the fort. Guys, we're down a goal. We do need to kill them and score a goal. All right? All right, chat? Ain't no way 3 people are watching this stream. Chat, it says there's 6 people watching it. We weren't going to win anyway. Also, I find that offensive that you find this stream so boring that 3 people are watching it. Like, holy crap, there's 3 people that watch this garbage? Listen, man, I'm just trying to push my brawler, all right? Leave me alone. Quit harassing me. Jam doing great. You think I'm doing bad? That feels bad. Almost dead now. That gadget feels a bit awkward to use. That was like the first time I had to use it, and it didn't feel comfortable. It feels a bit slower than a normal dash. Maybe that's because it's a little bit longer than an average dash. Holy shit, he scored. Let's go. Don't forget who opened up those walls for you.
Now you see how it's done. Now you see how it's done.
That was a wide open goal, man. All right, I just gotta like not throw the match here. All right, we didn't lose. It's fine. All right, it doesn't matter. We won. Let's not forget about my missed goal. All right. Let's forget about it. We'll move on. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We won. We don't need to point and laugh at the guy who's bad at the video game. All right. W Jam. W Jam. There you go. See, Sems gets it. Average Jam W. Common Jam W right there.
Let's dig up some trouble. A little bit
So I can handle these throwers if I get my super. That's the hard part, is getting my super. Dude, I'm missing by, like, the smallest margin. I want to blow some of these walls up, if I can. Bo is very good. I'm liking him so much. Or I'm liking him a lot. He feels very good for a control-y brawler. And he's also got a bit of an assassin mix playstyle. I don't like the drill itself. The drill itself feels kind of bad to use. And the dash feels a little bit longer than an average dash. But that's just me getting used to things.
To sleep, a chance to dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing is the drill does knock them out of range when you pop up on them. Like they put the best part of his kit, the big damage the drill does when you land on somebody, like when you're rewarded for an exact dive, is also the worst part because it does knock them out of range of the actual drill itself. If you were going to sponsor any game, what would you sponsor? I don't know. Whoever wanted me to sponsor him. Who the heck is this?
One pound your shovel, 2 pound your pen.
I'm getting knocked around. I'm getting thrown around like a rag doll.
Let's dig up some trouble.
That feels bad. And then they just camped me?
Borrow and brawl, I'll bury you all.
To sleep.
One pound your shovel, 2 pound your pen.
Yep, that's goal. Never mind. We stopped him.
Yay! Woohoo!
I was gonna say, she's got super.
Let's dig up some trouble.
Yay! Woohoo!
There we go!
I know all your secrets.
Yay! Woohoo!
Area has been sanitized. Lugging you into a false sense of security. Let's dig up some trouble.
You guys both... Oh, come on, man. I can't. It's fine. I have a gecko infection on my body. I don't know what that means.
I know all your secrets. Some trouble.
So tired.
Charlie is not C tier. I don't know, man. You got to take pro ratings. I don't know. I want to say take them with a grain of salt, but I mean, technically they're like, they know better. I don't know. Charlie broken. I found a slowing mine. I found the slowing mine. She got super. Still don't find out that I sent him a GIF on Discord. Yeah, I seen it. I didn't know who it was. I can't deal with all this spam. It's a shrimp. Bell's mark is larger than Mo. All right, we trade, but it's 2v1. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh shit, we won. Why did I not think we had a goal? Just a wee bit clutch. I thought we were going to lose that one. I was aggravated. Melody just dives in there and deletes all of us. All right, get him out of there. That's fine. How did Sems get 11K cash, man? I'm broke. He probably paid for it. I can't do anything. I can't do anything to stop this. I don't have that. Nope. I don't got that damage, bro. I wish the Brawl Pass was still for gems. Yeah, I agree. I have no idea how he made that goal. I revived the dog! Bro, the drill mode is so bad! It's so bad! Mo is similar and very different from Spike, because Spike can do very well close range. Mo can barely do any damage. So up close, you get like 3% angle. I don't know why I'm getting a kudos there. What did I do? I don't know. They're fundamentally very different brawlers. Mo is more about control and then going aggro to take a brawler out. I trick-shotted it in? Okay. Where Spike is clearly just a straight support brawler. And a bit of a tank buster. Where Mo is not really a tank buster. His drill can be used for it, but it's not as good as it was. Or it's not as good as you want it to be. Because the range is so short. Woo. Yeah, I made him mod last stream, and then I muted him immediately. I did what I could. I got 2 kills there. You guys scored? You guys scored? Nope. Ah! Dude, I walk up the map and get deleted! He's got his sleep active, so I don't want to dive on him quite yet. Actually, you know what? I thought you do double damage when you pop up, but I forgot they nerfed it. So you don't do double damage when you pop up.
Sanitation rocks the nation.
2 and 4, baby. We take those. On a 3-game win streak. We're having a similar situation with most star powers where one is very obviously better. Did I pick the better star power? Mo's driller has increased travel speed. That might be better. Dino carried. The fact that you're playing Clancy and not carrying is concerning. First is better. The first one's better. Do I have the first one? I don't know what the first and second one are. They're just 2 star powers. What's the first star power? We want answers. Dude, get the hell out of here. No way.
I know all your secrets.
To sleep turns to dream.
We can make a comeback, guys. Just chill. Don't panic. We still got a minute and a half. There's plenty of time in the game. Not unless you let him trick shot again. Never mind, we lose. GG, boys. Feels good, man. I don't know what happened.
Every day I'm shoveling.
Calm down, everyone.
I'm not feeling this Brawl Ball map. If I'm totally honest, I'm not feeling this Brawl Ball map. We play Gem Grab. Trick shot with Mo is wild. I mean, he can do it. You pop up, you still have your super active. You can still super the ball. We play Gem Grab.
Hey, wait for me.
I'm not feeling that map for Brawl Ball. I feel like we're playing like ass. I feel like with that map, you need like a reliable wall break.
Every day I'm shoveling. Rat-a-tat-tat.
That feels bad.
Yay!
Double assassin kind of feels bad. It's fine. We'll make it through. We're thriving.
Every day I'm shoveling.
We have no control. Feels horrible. Oh, the roundhouse kick. Don't let him get away. Save. 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 Save.
Yay! Woohoo!
Not even close. Not even close. You guys were worried? I wasn't worried. I knew I would clutch. Especially when I saw that Edgar start going to the left. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Keep running backwards. Why didn't the Edgar go up? Because he's an idiot. No, he was trying to get the gem so he didn't have to worry about his teammate dying. Which I understand, but also he should have seen me coming. Terra on this map is a great pick. You know they got the hypercharge too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sems is out. Oh, right into the mines. That feels bad. Where's the other one? Right here. I have 3 gems, so I can't really dive in. Sems, do you know where that 3rd mine is? Because I don't. Somebody take my gems. Get him to a safe place. If she didn't have a super, I wouldn't have died.
Yay! Woohoo!
Too easy. Too easy. The spatula mutation is the most annoying one. The fact that it activates at 50% is way too high. It should be like 20%. Dude, Sems? Or Fat Dino with the 7 Oak hard carry? I only got 3 kills, and I died once, which feels bad, but I think I did okay. I noticed Mo has 2 winning animations. Does he actually? I have not paid attention. First brawler with 2 winning animations, huh? No other brawler has that. No skin has that either. It's an interesting thing. Does he have a losing animation, though? That's the real question.
To sleep, a chance to dream.
Are these bots? What the hell are they doing? Sems, you realize you're setting him up to get a super and jump on both of us, right?
Yay! Woohoo!
Always cleaning up other people's like a rock conker.
Don't do it! Alright, GG's. We keep winning. We stay on top. Having fun? Sure.
Area has been sanitized.
He does. It's him running in circles. Dino, chill. Let Dino cook, alright? He's the only one capable of it. See, I told you that Brawl Ball map was the problem. We haven't lost a single game of Gem Grab yet. I think I want to get my super and break these walls if I can on the Dynamite side, like this wall right here and this wall right here. No, I can't break that wall. That is the definition of an unbreakable wall.
To sleep, a chance to dream.
But I want to do it in like a not crass way, you know? I don't want to just use my super and break it.
This could get dangerous.
I know all your secrets.
Fine.
I know all your
Easy. Not even close. Sems 5-0. We're almost at 200 trophies. Let's go. I think we're on EU servers. It's easier because it's almost midnight. I like how I'm the host, but we're on EU servers.
Yay! Woohoo!
Damn, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Sheesh. Yo, I bought Sandy skin? No way. Good for you. Do you use bling or do you use gems? We love dark and edgy skins. This is the worst start I've had to any game yet, I think. I watched her line that up. Dude, they like stood no chance. I feel like I didn't even do nothing that game.
Yay! Woohoo!
I might have got 1 kill and I died once. Probably did 10,000 damage. Yep, 16,000 damage. I got 2 kills. Dino with the hard carries again. That skin OP. I stood on the mine the whole game. Jam, I thought you finished stream because I got the new YouTube notification, and that usually means stream is over. Yes, true and factual. Don't you have Discord notifications on? If you get a ping to my server, that means it's probably a video or a stream. Just as like a little hack, you know? My Discord's pretty good about not pinging people unnecessarily. I am here now. That's cool. I'm trying to get to 220 trophies on the Shovel Knight. Why me? He's in the center of the map, guys. Look out. He's going to the, he's in the center of the map, guys. Look out. I can hard counter Doug. I don't want to dive in. I'm half dead.
Yay! Woohoo!
You should have done it like Power 1 like the other guy. Nah, man, I'm good. No, I have no interest in doing. I've done Power 1 pushing on my Iron Man videos like a long time, not videos, but streams a long time ago. Thursdays used to be Iron Man days, and we used to do Thursday streams. Every Thursday would be an Iron Man stream, and I would just push Power 1 brawlers. Who do you think the mascot is for Brawl Stars? Colt, Shelly, Spike, or Primo? I think it's... Oh, it's hard. That's hard. That's like asking who the first Pokemon is. There's multiple right answers. I think in general it's Spike. Sims, look out! We take those. We take those.
Dig, dodge, and destroy.
I'm gonna get frozen. I gotta chill. Good Meg Super. I like it. That was like the most inelegant super I've ever seen. First game with somewhat of a challenge, yeah, real. All right, last match. Last match, and then we got it. Then we're gonna wrap stream up. So don't throw. Make sure it's a win, all right? We don't go out on losses. We go out on dubs. We haven't lost a single gem grab game, and I don't want to start now. Ah, there's bow mines. I'm so bad at the game, I never saw those bow mines even get thrown. All right, I see them on the right here. I know there's one right here. I know there's one right here. No, right here. He blew him up for me. Thanks, Bo. The bow's in the bushes. My gems matter. I can't dive in. Easy. Not even close. I don't even think I did anything that game. 0-1, 12k damage. I did nothing. I'm just here for the ride, baby. All right, GG boys. That's going to do it for today. Nice 3.5 hour stream. Longer stream than usual. So, I have not uploaded all week. Feels bad, man. I've been working on a video. But it's been a bit of a progress. It's been a bit of a slog of a video. I actually scripted it for once, which is surprising because I don't normally script videos. I probably won't read script verbatim, but it has the bones ready, you know what I mean? As kind of like a jumping off point, so that's what I've been working on. Me and Wake have been collabing on it a little bit. So tomorrow I plan on trying to work on a video. Saturday, not going to do any YouTube stuff at all. Sunday, I probably won't do any YouTube stuff either. So I'll try to have a video done tomorrow. Get that out for either tomorrow or Saturday. And then Monday, maybe we stream and work on some jellyfishing or something. Maybe I work on a video. So let's go stream on Monday. Stream on Monday and then work on videos Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's game plan. Work on video tomorrow. Stream on Monday. Then we plan for working on video Tuesday, Wednesday. Sound good? Capiche? So, in the meantime, enjoy yourselves. Make sure you guys use this code if you haven't used it, the one that I have pinned, to get 1,000 free Krusty Cash. I didn't announce that all stream, but it sucks. Anyway, GG's. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.